The land of Ivia, a place filled with frightening perils, dangerous beasts, noble adventurers, and epic quests. Join DM Rob Dykstra as he leads these brave adventurers. The deadly human barbarian Gregory Trudge, played by Jason. The silent Kalashtar monk Evendra, played by Jocelyn. The alluring changeling druid Ali, played by Megan. The troublesome tiefling ranger Lola Briswat, played by Kara. And the resourceful changeling artificer Grimshaw Delgradi, played by Alex. Now, grab your sword, grab your dice, and let's begin questing for crits!
We are live.
Woo!
I'm gonna put Jocelyn just a little bit. Just for everyone who's listening, or actually who's watching on YouTube potentially, the reason why it's so dark is because it's really hot out today. We don't have any excess heat in here, so we turned most of the lights off.
You do still have spell slots.
You do? Nice. Anyways, so when we last left off, you all had entered into like one of the main political buildings where the head of each political house has an office. What's up?
Sorry. I just had a thought. You can continue.
Okay. You were on a mission to find the benefactor of the bandits in town. You then followed through and entered into the little building, found a secret passage underneath the office of Lord William Highflame. Traveled underneath, unlocked an incredibly difficult magical lock by piecing together the word Highflame, because they're narcissistic assholes.
Speak friend.
Politicians. Yeah, speak friend and enter, basically. Once inside, you found a dank, dark prison underneath the main political building. You checked a number of cells, found people strapped to corners, covered in all manner of injury, and may have been just left there for you don't know how long. Some are dead, some may not be, you don't know. Eventually, you did find your way into the central part of this prison, where you found torture chambers and dead bodies, a large statue of a elegantly beautiful creature, and the cage containing said benefactor. Upon releasing this benefactor, there was a spark of light, and in the middle of a magical arcane circle, a demon appeared, and the fight began. You beat the demon, and 3 of the 4 imps that were with him. And that is where we left. So, what would you like to do?
The other imp left, right? Like he...
As far as you're aware.
Okay.
Before we dive in, I was thinking you were talking about it being blurry. Probably because the lights off.
Yeah, Jesse, you want to turn the big light on behind you? Let's see what happens.
There'd be
Yep.
light.
Yeah, that's not bad. But now I look like shit.
Now everyone can actually see us.
No, I liked it off.
It was fine. It was fine off, but
It was blurry, though.
it was blurry. It's not blurry now.
Alright. Yeah, that'll be a better. I'm happy with it looking actually good. Anyways, what are we doing?
Can I ask a quick little question? So there's that ritual circle in the center.
Yes.
With my knowledge, do I know if I, destroyed a tiny piece, broke the circle, would they be able to use it still?
Make our con check.
Okay, I'm still outside of the room with.
Where am I? I think I was moving
I think
towards you.
were you were just inside the room, or was Eve just inside the room?
One
One
of
of
us
you
was in the
was
doorway.
just inside, and one of you was. I think you were just
It was,
inside.
yeah, you and
Eve
were
was
just
outside, and I was just on the outside of the door
Yeah.
because I just cure wounds you.
14.
14? You're not entirely sure. This is something that might be a little bit beyond you at the moment.
No,
Yeah.
died.
I point my gun down towards just the edge of the circle, and my eldritch cannon.
Yeah.
And I just pull I just keep pulling the trigger until there's a good little crater where part of the circle would be.
Okay, roll damage.
Good, more noise. No, his gun doesn't make noise.
Yeah, it's a laser gun basically.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Can I just say, if he's starting to blow something up in the circle, I'm probably gonna step out into the hallway so I'm not directly in that room, just in case something
blows up.
6.
blows up.
Okay. So
Well,
you.
somebody needs to go in and get the benefactor.
Oh, he's right beside me.
Yeah, but you're currently
After you
shooting in a
blow up
magical
something.
circle.
Yeah.
So you shoot and there's a little bit of like a crack, like the chip falls up, but not a lot. Just from that, you get the feeling this is a very hardy, tough piece of material. It may not even be stone.
Let's give 2 more shots to be safe.
Oh, here, roll 2 more points of damage.
3.
It's hard to miss a circle that's in the middle of the floor.
So 18 total.
18 total? So 18 plus 6 is what? 25?
24.
Right. 24 points of damage total. Yeah, you fire 2 more shots into it, and it does like crack and chip some more, but it's like you got like maybe a 1-inch sliver kind of off, or maybe like 3-inch sliver off of it.
But definitely it looks like the circle's been broken.
The circles, it definitely looks like it's been broken, but it's not like you don't know if it's been affected or not. Because you've basically taken like, if it's indented a little bit, you take like the chip off the top corner kind of thing.
More peace of mind.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your health like?
I'm at 5 and 5 out of 30.
And Eve, what's your health like?
7.
Okay. I'm gonna do a level 1 cure wounds on each of them. Ooh. So this is for you, and you get 12.
Very nice.
Ah, I did it again.
What'd you do?
I didn't change anything on Twitch.
Oh.
Every time we stream D&D, I forget to change the Twitch setup. So
Um,
currently it's able playing The Witcher.
Eve, you get 7 HP.
Yeah.
And then I want to run into the benefactor, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at level 2 on him.
Okay. Any of you know what's wrong with my arm?
You have a level 2
What's
spell?
wrong with your arm?
Yeah.
You have a level 2
Same thing that happened to your dragon.
Oh, yeah,
3.
that's not good.
Yeah, like
There we go.
decomposed.
What's
I'm
happening?
like sprouting flowers.
I don't have my player's handbook.
There's one underneath Jason's popcorn.
Can I see it?
Yeah, I was just gonna. Yeah, sorry.
Popcorn.
It's
Yeah,
a bowl.
that's
It's all
all,
popcorn.
Should have opened it earlier. Crinkles. Thank you.
I'll get you a bowl in a second.
Put it in between us.
Sorry, I just
So what are we doing?
Eating popcorn.
Well, I was trying to cast a spell, but
Yes.
Eve is gonna start indicating like we gotta go.
somebody has to carry the
Yeah, the benefactor really
benefactor.
can't move.
and I'm trying
Alright.
to heal him, but I don't.
I'll go in and start trying to get him onto my shoulders.
Okay. So again, the benefactor that you see before you is most definitely a changeling, as for the most part of their body is a sort of
Yeah.
white, silvery kind of skin color.
So I am a 3rd level
Okay,
spellcaster, so I get 4
Yeah.
firsts and 2 seconds.
sorry, I had rain.
You're multiclass already?
Yeah, I took
Oh, right,
one
yeah,
class
yeah,
in rogue.
Right. And
But
then
anyway.
like the top
Sorry.
quarter of their face, Jocelyn,
Yeah.
is all. It looks like a mishmash of different races and hair colors and skin tones. Like something's happened with them to change how they can transform, basically.
They get 11 HP.
Okay. Take note of that. Where are we? There it is.
And then I'm saving my last spell.
So I'm just gonna give him a bit of a nod and kind of duck like I'm gonna take him in a fireman carry.
All right. They're currently very, very weak, so they do not. It doesn't require a very large amount of strength. You can easily heft them over and fireman carry them.
Anybody trying to get them out, they're like, cool, I'll go with you.
Yeah.
They just start resisting. No, I like it here. No,
You mean 3 straight meals every month?
So then if we're making our way back.
They
Yep.
feed me my own blood.
The map of the prison is erased,
Okay.
but this is the map of the facility. Basically, this is where. So you can't see it, Jocelyn. This is where the central prison was, where you found Benefactor. There was a hallway that led back here and then split off into both the offices.
I think we should just go right back out the way we came.
I agree.
Because the
I
window's
concur.
already, the window's already out. So like, let's get up there and get a visual out the window.
But
and
let's
see.
make sure we listen before we fully go up in case somebody notices that like we stole a bunch of crap from that room.
The door is pretty closed.
Oh,
we
we-
blocked the fuck
yeah.
out of the
Okay.
door.
And someone blockaded, didn't you?
Yeah, the door's
Okay,
been
cool.
blockaded.
Yeah.
So
If I can make one suggestion, when we leave a bit of a fire, because in this kind of situation, it's simple for them to bring the guards they want who won't say anything. You set a fire. They don't get a choice in who they bring.
I can turn into a spider, crawl across to the other side and set a fire on the other side of the building.
Well, no, set a fire in their office, so they have to look in this office.
And you already
We don't
used
want them
your,
to look in this office. We want to get the fuck out of here.
No.
After we
After we
left the
left.
office.
As we're
Oh.
leaving, we set the fire.
To try and draw attention to the dungeon, I think.
Because then they will have. Because then they don't get.
Why don't we
shot.
start a fire in the dungeon?
Because that will kill the people in here.
I mean, setting a fire in the office will probably kill the people in the dungeon
The
too.
smoke will travel upwards before it travels downwards.
But structurally, won't it make it not round?
Well, the office isn't
This
above
is all made of stone.
the prison. The prison
That's
is
true.
away
Okay.
from where the office is. So, okay, so we're heading back up the way we came. Once we get there, I want to look. I mean, I don't know. Somebody probably has better eyes than I do, but gonna start like looking out the window to see like what the guard situation.
I have night vision. Or
Dark vision.
dark vision.
Okay.
I mean,
So,
should be night vision.
as you're exiting the dungeon, as you get to the cross section, the T, where you would head left to go to the High Flames, you look right, and during your entrance in, you had spoken the name Silverstorm, and the door on the other side had unlocked.
Mm-hmm.
You look down and now it is open. It's not just unlocked, it is wide open.
So we're like crafting somebody come in it? So sorry, the one we went through? No. The
The
other
one
no,
you
the
went
other
through is
door.
wide open as well, but the
Mhm.
opposite one that you didn't come in through. You
Oh,
spoke the word to unlock it, but it is open now,
Great.
it's not just unlocked.
Greg
we
and
should
I
lock
spoke.
that one.
We can't lock it.
What if we close it?
It would just relock. Are there hinges on that door?
I think we just need to bolt.
Yes.
I think I agree with Thing, and let's leave it and get our asses out the other way.
I'm gonna shoot the hinges on the door.
I'm
Just-
gonna
I'm
bolt.
running in the opposite direction of him shooting.
Okay, so you guys
Yeah.
start heading up the stairs, and
Yeah.
again, these are very steep steps, so you have to like climb up them.
Yeah.
I kind of figure one of you will help
Yeah.
Eve with the
Benefactor.
benefit.
Probably that's for
Mm-hmm.
a strong one.
I don't know, one of them
I
will.
was gonna say.
As for you, which door are you shooting?
High flame.
The one you're leaving through.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the hinges out so if anyone does come down here that's not of high flame, they can't just relock the door. The door will fall without the hinges.
Okay.
Because it had an arcane lock on it.
Yeah. Roll damage. I'm just trying to figure out like.
I guess so. When they come to inspect the fire, they can take a look down there. If it's locked, they let random people
Oh,
come down.
okay.
That's my assumption. Why he's
Yeah.
doing it.
It's so like, if the guards do come down, if guards that aren't of high flame do come down here to inspect it, they don't just come to a door they can't get past.
Okay.
7 points of damage.
That'd be enough, yeah. It's just a metal hinge, so yeah. So, as the rest of you are getting out of the dungeon, you hear the cracking of metal as the hinges of this door break. Okay, so who's going to do what?
I think you should look out the window and see
So
what
before I
crowds and
completely
guards.
come out of this, like out of the floor, I am gonna try and press my ear and listen to see if I hear any like commotions or steps above me before I just pop out.
Alright, make a perception check.
Wait, do I have guidance? I do have guidance. Guidance.
So 2, right?
No, add a D4.
Yes.
Add a D4. Okay. So 17.
D4.
Five.
D4.
Oops, thank you. Sorry.
Wish guidance was that good. That'd be hilarious. Well, that would make it a level spell.
23.
Okay. So you put your ear to the hatch and you listen, You don't hear anything.
Okay, then I'm gonna go through the hatch.
Okay. So you pop the hatch open. I figure gently and smoothly.
Yeah, I'm not just gonna.
Whack! Yeah.
So I'm trying to be stealthy and quiet as I'm coming up into the office.
You lift it up and catch it in your hand, then kind of gently lower it back
Yeah.
down as you climb out.
Do I notice anything amiss around me when I first get up there?
Make another perception check.
Oh man.
You see nothing.
Apparently I was getting cocky when I listened, and then it was like, nope.
So you only got on that one roll.
Yeah, I realized that after. So 12.
12? No, everything seems to be exactly the way you left it.
Okay, then I'm gonna go look out the window.
Except for the 4 guards that are standing right there.
Crouching behind various. Oh no, they're like behind drapes. You see their like
Yeah.
feet.
There's just feet there.
No, I go look out the window. Again, I'm trying not poking my head right through, but I'm kind of coming to the side of the window to try and stealthily look around and look out of it, and then see if there's anybody waiting right outside.
Okay. So you're gonna pick another perception check, huh?
Guidance. Oh, you get the D4 again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do this one first. Oh my god, that's a natural one.
So then the D4 doesn't matter. Yeah, you look outside and it is dark. And you can see a little bit of the darkness, but like, it looks like the field in front of you is just like empty. Like, you don't even see people. You know the celebration's going on the opposite side of the courtyard,
Yeah.
but you can't really make anything. You're like looking out, but like, your breath is fogging the glass up.
There's glass in the window? I thought
Yeah, you guys put the window back in.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not like
Right.
in place, but it's like sitting on the rim.
Yeah, sorry guys.
I think we'll pull the window out then, very quietly and gently pull it out. Now, I can't turn into birds yet, can I?
No.
Damn it.
Nothing flying or
It's
swimming.
your wild shape for the day.
What animal has good eyesight? Could you turn into like a spider or something to crawl like just outside the window and like have a look around, like onto the like wall?
Mhm.
Do spiders have good eyesight? I feel like they
Not
do.
really.
No.
No, I'm
They
kind
have
of
8
thinking like
eyes.
a rat.
Yeah, but this is video game. Or
Like I was
game.
kind of thinking like a rat or something.
Nice.
Because like what you really want to do is an owl, but I can't turn into an owl right now.
Cat.
Nice. How many
Wait, no, cats
wild
don't
shapes
dark.
do you get?
2.
Oh, you do get 2. Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, eagle's the best, but you can't turn it into an eagle.
No. A wolf would have keen senses as well for smell. Oh yeah, there you go. The ancient druid cheat sheet.
Ye old druid cheat sheet.
Sheet?
Sheet sheet!
I see sheets.
It's a small druid cheat book.
Oh, little kitty. Black cat. So that you blend into.
No, I think they don't have any
They
kind of
don't.
keen sense, but everyone kind of works as they do have dark vision now.
Yeah.
Because cats can see in the dark in real life, so they kind of worked out and like cats have dark vision.
A cat can also kill a commoner.
Yes.
Easy.
If you get one angry enough, sure.
No,
No, in D&D.
I know, I'm just saying.
A commoner has like 1 health. A cat can deal.
like
I get
yeah.
a +3 to perception and a +4 to stealth.
There you go.
I gotta
There
be
you go.
careful. I gotta be careful about
And I do
sneezing.
have keen smell, so
Oh.
I get advantage
The
on
perception's based off its
checks that rely on smell.
based off its perception. You would get sort
As a
of your
cat.
wisdom.
Huh?
As a cat.
As a cat, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am going to turn myself into a black
Oh,
cat.
Cool. Okay.
And then I can still communicate mentally with
Eve.
right? Okay, perfect.
Yep.
Um,
As long as you're in my sight.
yeah. So I'm a black cat, and I'm going to very gently hop up onto the windowsill and then out, just up against like the edge of the wall of the building.
Okay.
And then I want to. Can I look and smell? Is that possible?
So,
I'm
first
trying to
things
see
first.
if there's any guards around.
First things first, we need a dexterity saving throw, or check rather.
Okay. I'll do that.
Darby should have put a piece of butter on the back.
I
piece of
will
butter
give you
toast on
advantage
the back
on
of
it.
And
Okay.
have just
Because
a
you're a
spiraling
cat.
cat. Cat's always laying with feet butter toast, always laying with butter side down.
Yeah, you've seen that too, where the guy does the thing and then starts sparking.
Okay, so that's an 18.
18. Okay. So you managed to just deftly leap out the window, and you're stuck up against the side of the wall.
Hmm. And then actually, I guess I should roll stealth, shouldn't I?
Good luck.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to be stealthy at this point.
Okay.
So
plus 4.
Ooh, 19 plus 4 is 23.
There you go. Yeah.
And now I'm going to try to perceive of any guards around. And I'm not. I mean, am I using my? I'm not using my smell. That doesn't make
You can
sense.
smell
So you do get
guards,
to use
yeah.
you get to
Can
use
I
your
do
wisdom
that?
and proficiency.
Yeah, I mean, we just get a keen senses.
Okay, so just use it as keen sense.
Yeah.
So that's advantage then.
Yeah.
So.
So, but you get to use your perception over the cast because it's using your mental stats. Druid, not one more.
So just my perception?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because it uses your wisdom
Yeah.
proficiency.
Well, that works for me. Oh, lovely. 21.
Oh, no, okay. As you're looking around, you do notice that there is an amount of guards, but it doesn't seem like very many are actually near you. Most of them seem to be guarding the opposite side of the courtyard where the celebration is taking place. There is still the standard patrol, occasionally like every 2, but they seem to be well spaced out.
Okay, so how far away is the nearest patrol from us? Like,
It's probably going past. If we were to look here, you guys basically like right here.
yeah.
So the current patrol's probably walking this way. I'm gonna get a pencil so I don't constantly mark this.
Here.
Thank you.
Did you want to turn the battle map on?
No. So the current patrol's going this way.
Okay,
And then
and
there's another one you can see coming out here.
okay, so I'm gonna tell Eve. I'm gonna say there's another patrol just on their way. The second that they pass us, I'll let you guys know, and then we can all pop out.
But my question is, where's the nearest place we can run to just to quickly hide? Is it?
Probably.
We should go behind.
Well, I was just
Yeah, because the patrol is gonna be going this way, so we should probably go right over here.
Yeah, well, no, because we do have to get over to that orange block.
I know
Yes, we do, but we have to get just.
Well, I
all
was
we have to
thinking-
do is
what I was-
get out of here first.
That center building, what is that used for?
That's where all the speeches are held. It's actually, it's not like,
It's not a building.
Oh, it's like
what's
a-
it,
like
the
an
Pantheon or whatever it is
Or
in
like a-
Greece?
The
The big open space.
in Athens. The
Yeah.
It's like a
With
big
like a
gazebo.
Archipelago? No.
no, I can't remember. What it's
Theon?
called right now.
What was it, Justin?
Parthenian?
The Pantheon?
I think so, yeah.
The Parthenian?
I think so. I don't remember. But it's basically one giant roof held up by columns.
Okay, but okay.
So you can see through it to the opposite of the courtyard and everything around it.
Okay, no, I just was curious if we could use the night to kind of use that to hide us, but if it's just
You would have to try.
if it's just open, no
Yeah.
point.
It's like, basically from here you can see it. It's basically like small steps down that you have enough room for people to sit on with cushions and stuff.
Parthenon.
Parthenon, thank you.
Come on.
Yeah.
We're
And then like
close.
a
I don't know why I call it
like a
Parthenian.
podium in the middle that the 2 current leaders can stand upon and look over the politicians below and decree their stuff.
Honestly, we're best just
Yeah, no.
skirting behind the guards as best we can.
No, if
And,
it's set up like that, that's pretty much the best idea.
Yeah.
And then we can just circle around, make our way. He's buck naked, isn't he?
Who?
The
Oh,
benefactor?
yeah. He looks like you in your normal form without your clothes on. Basically, just white.
With like
Like
is
the
his-
quarter of his head is just
Yeah.
all different shapes and colors.
Should one of us give him our capes? Because didn't we have like capes on?
Probably
Yeah.
throw a dark cloak over him or
Like
something.
the cloak?
we have we have different clothes on from our normal ones. I know that, and masks.
What?
Can you just put that over here for him?
Oh,
So I was quickly just going into my gear.
So I'm currently just watching, and as soon as they move past, I'll tell Eve, and then she can.
Oh,
Okay.
all of us.
Yeah.
So it's maybe she'll
signal.
sign to you.
Signal it
I
to
have
you
an
guys.
extra pair of pants I can give him at least too.
Okay.
So while we wait, you can put pants on him.
I was gonna hand the pants to you because I'm gonna pull out. I've got the super high content alcohol that can be used as a Molotov.
Yeah.
I'm currently pouring that on the desk that's against the door.
Okay. Cool.
Alright, I'll dress him. Sure. Eve can hold him while I put
As
pants
you
on.
go to put pants on him, he does like take them and slowly begin to put them on himself. Or I guess they rather. They begin to put them on themselves. And they are very weak. However, the 11 points of healing you gave him, Megan, does help a lot. So they actually manage to be able to dress themselves and carry themselves a little bit. It doesn't take as much assistance to do what they could do before.
So are they still being carried, or is it more just like one arm over them, like limping kind of thing?
I would say for speed, we're probably safer to carry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm planning on carrying him.
Yeah.
Yeah, at this point, they could hobble along beside you, but realistically, just to speed up, it would be best to carry them.
How well can you act drunk?
Me?
The benefactor.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
No, sorry, the Grimshaw looked toward the benefactor. How well can you act drunk? Usually pretty well. If we come across scars, we're just trying to get our drunk friend home.
Okay.
And to help that, I pull out the other bottle of alcohol. You mind if I pour just a tiny bit on you to give you the smell?
Just don't put it in the wounds.
Oh.
Clean them.
It would clean them, but it would hurt a lot.
I'm gonna
We don't need that attention.
I'm just gonna take like a dabbing out, like not enough to like that
Just
would
to make it smell.
yeah, like
Behind his ears like perfume.
I mean, I get the neck.
no, just on the
Right.
just on the cheeks. Like I just had like aftershave.
There you go.
Everything's falling over on me.
Have the guards passed yet? We're still waiting.
The guards are just getting out of sight now.
Okay.
Because, like...
Well, I'm not waiting till they're out of sight. Like,
Yeah, we're
basically,
all
like, as soon as they pass our window.
Oh, okay.
We're
I
gonna
want
start moving.
people to
Oh, they've
start.
already passed your window.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
all I
'cause
was waiting for.
Your window is here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
because
guards are here.
Okay. So
these
let's-
ones are still here.
So basically, as you came out, when you saw, they were there and they were there.
Yeah.
You're
So
waiting
what
for
I'm waiting
this
for
guard to
is
go
for
past.
these guards
Oh,
to get right
okay.
past the window, basically. And as soon as they're past the window, then we want to start getting people out because by the time they get here,
Yeah.
the next round of guards should be popping
So-
around.
Then you're out the window, guards are moving past. Alcohol, clothing, questions. They'd probably just be at your window, like just be walking past.
Okay. So I'm gonna say get ready.
So-
And then as soon as their like backs are past us, I'm gonna say, okay, quietly as you can, it's time to climb out the window.
And then Eve goes like.
Yeah.
I'll do the sign for stealth and then go.
Go. I just have a quick question. This prestidigitation, it can be used to light a candle, small campfire, and stuff like that.
I assume it basically produces like a spark, so you
Yeah,
have to
so-
use it.
Because that's I'll tell them I'll go last out, and that way I can set it as we go out.
Set it in like the back corner of the room.
So.
Well, I'm setting it
do
on the
you
desk.
On the desk.
want to go first?
Oh, that's
and
against the
grab
door.
the body from Eve
That way
and
the
then
smoke
she
goes
can
out there
go?
quicker.
Yeah, set it small so that
Oh,
it
you
takes a
mean
minute to
benefactor?
fully cast.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
it's got
we
accelerant
I'm
on it.
wanting to say we need to assist the benefactor.
I just want us to have time to go get away before.
Well, no, we'll have time.
Alright, so, yeah. Should we start going out then?
I need to move.
Yes. So,
1 second.
Are we rolling for anything or just hopping out the window?
It's not that high off the ground, so going out, maybe just general dexterity checks, but it'll be very, very low and easy.
Well, they're all
And
starting.
we're like stealthily trying. We're not
You
trying.
want to be stealthy because you want to be quiet.
We're not trying to like hop out in cartwheels. We're trying to like slip down the
Okay,
window.
so it'd
like,
be
hop
stealth
out
check
stealth.
first, and
Okay.
then it would be dexterity checks.
is this
I'm
a
gonna-
group stealth check?
No, it's be individual.
I'm gonna run down to the direction that the guards are coming from.
Yes.
I'm gonna run down closer to that end, and that way, if for some reason they come too fast or something, I can
Yeah.
fucking cat
Oh.
them and try to distract them.
Okay.
Oh,
So what do we
at
have for
least it
stealth?
wasn't a
Just-
1, it's a 13.
That's
Okay.
not terrible. That's
And I
not
have 5, so
Sorry,
it's
just one
18.
last
Okay,
thing.
we're good.
Okay.
I'm gonna also use prestidigitation. I'm gonna turn my mask the same color purple for as the steel, high steel, no, or steel,
Steelstorm.
Steelstorm. So my mask is completely purple like that as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were talking that
Oh.
he's gonna go first because then Eve can pass him the benefactor out the window. Do you know what I mean? So that she's not trying to get out.
Because then
with
she's
it.
not burdened trying
Yeah.
to climb out.
So like he's gonna go first, and then the benefactor and Eve, and then me. That's the thought. If everyone's
he
cool
can-
with that.
Because then he can aid Eve.
Yeah.
Jocelyn?
For me. Oh, I got 21.
Okay, so 21. Lola.
I got 18.
Gregory.
Unnatural 20.
We are all being stealth.
23.
Stealth. It's like we can party if we want to.
Okay.
We can be stealth if we want to.
Well, yeah, the only
Your
reason I
friends
turned my
behind.
mask purple
It's a good thing
was
I'm
if,
not
because I'm coming out last, if I failed my stealth, I could be like, fuck the high flames, and make it look like I just threw a Molotov in there. Like, drop the glass bomb.
So, in order of exit, I would believe it would be Eve,
No,
Gregory.
Greg.
Gregory.
Gregory.
Gregory,
Benefactor.
and Eve. Okay, so Gregory makes me
So
dexterity check.
Gregory,
Check.
benefactor, Eve.
Yeah, and then grip check.
What is it?
I add dex to it. 5?
That's the DC. Literally, it's 5. If you've gotten below 5.
I rolled a 2.
Oh,
Just
God.
lightly rolls his ankles. Oh.
So, as Gregory's stepping out of the window, you're like, there's a stone, like a little tiny rock just underneath the window. You step down and you just twist your ankle a little bit. You're like, "Ah!" Okay.
Wait, he's being stealthy, so he's
Yeah,
good.
you're good. You're fine. And then Eve would pass you the benefactor. No check needed for that one. It's relatively simple. Actually, I will roll quickly for him just for them. Keep doing that. I'll get over it one day.
Just need more practice, that's all.
15. It's fine. All right.
From like a
Next would
javelin.
be Eve. So make me a dexterity.
18.
18. Okay. So you're fine.
Drunk at the bar.
And then after that is Lola.
9.
9. You're fine.
Oh, I'm gonna be fine because it's 9.
All right.
Um,
As you step out, you begin to hear the ringing of bells.
Oh, they imported someone.
And it's not like there are the two main bells of the city. It's not coming from there. It seems to be coming from a number of bells scattered around. And as they go off, you begin to notice that a heavier guard presence begins to amass around the celebration on the far side.
Wait.
Oh. Where's the sorry
Let's
on
get
the
the fuck out.
on the map? Where's the celebration?
Right here.
Okay.
It's at this building right here. So basically, it's directly across from you guys.
Okay.
So the guards will have just. Oh, sorry, you have to get. Oh, you got out. So the guards will have just turned the corner, right? Like that's kind of where they're at.
Yeah.
So we're probably
That
gonna
was the wrong bell.
get over to the other side of that building, like in that.
Yeah.
yeah, I would have
direction.
communicated with Eve and told her what direction to go.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be headed that way.
Yeah.
As we're moving, I'm going to palm one of my smoke bombs just in case. So like if someone does come and guess, I can just quickly just throw that on the ground.
Do I need to say every time that we're trying to move with stealth, or
No.
Okay, we're trying.
It's assumed.
Yeah.
It's assumed we're not like, hey.
Yo, what up?
Make
Oh.
hammer dancing over to the light.
So
One of us is just Pitbull going, Mr. Worldwide.
So, as you guys are heading down that path, Allie, what are you doing? Because you came all the way back down to this side to watch her on your earlier patrol.
Once I see that they are like basically out of this area, like once I see that they've passed this building
Yeah.
area, then I'm just gonna start catting my way around, and I'll run over here and follow behind them.
We
Okay,
would
so-
wait at the corner until the guards turned around the other corner, right? Like we would.
Would you? It's up to you. It's your
Would
that's
you?
your decision.
I feel like we'd
No, we
get
need-
to that corner
we need to
and
get-
then
we
they
just- we
would
need-
be like still like
the
just
guards are
turning
gonna
right
go
there.
this
Yeah.
way,
Yeah.
and then you just want to go this way. Like,
Okay,
We just
so
gotta
just
keep
go.
moving.
yeah, so I would just
But
keep moving.
we might want to move away from the celebration, so maybe we move just into this small cluster of buildings over here. That way we can keep, because the celebration has a heavier amount of guard, and that's right there.
So you're thinking
The celebration's
going,
right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
are
we
you thinking
wanna-
going like in through here kind
Yeah.
of thing?
Yeah, and out like sort of around.
Like out this way, and then we're gonna end up going like long way around to kind of get over
Yeah.
there.
We want to go through all the dark alleys.
Okay. So, as you guys begin to make your way through the alley, eventually you notice that they're no longer there, and you kind of mill about a bit and start to head off. As you're heading in that direction, about when you hit this corner here, you do notice that the guards gathered around the celebration begin to disperse in groups of 3.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna sort of take off running and see if I can get within visual of them.
Okay, so what's a cat's speed?
I don't know.
Because they're
Still
going
have
stealthy, so they're going half speed no matter what. You're 40 feet.
Cats have 40 feet.
40 feet movement.
Fine.
Yeah.
I'm watching a lot of the IT crowd, and I just keep, for some reason right now, I'm just imagining Matt Berry's voice just meow, I'm a cat, whenever she's moving around trying to act like a normal cat.
So, where'd your pencil? Oh, you got it already.
She just has face.
Oh, it's right here.
She has bad face makeup on as a cat. Going,
So,
40 feet and
Yeah.
climb 30 feet.
Yeah.
like, yep, this is
oh,
a
you can
normal
30
cat.
foot climb. Nice.
You know, like a leader, like
yeah,
for
so
the show
basically-
cats.
You guys,
Not even
the
a
guard
good
patrols
one.
come this way.
It's the
Like
wrong
this is,
color.
you know, their patrol is to go
Yeah.
through this area,
Yeah.
and like that.
The celebration here, they split off into groups of, sorry, not 3, I think it's 4. Yeah, 4. In all directions, heading down alleyways and stuff. When you bolt through, by the time you get to here, you can see a group of guards, about 12 of them, coming through that corridor. And then as they hit that intersection, they'll split off into their own individual paths.
How tall are the buildings?
Most of these ones, this is like the semi-political area, so these are mostly 2 stories. So about 24 feet tall.
Okay, so I'm gonna climb up one of the buildings then.
Okay.
And get onto the roofs, and I just want to make it so that I'm within view of Eve, and then I want to tell her that there's large groups of guards dispersing and to hide.
Okay.
What's that green thing again?
That's
Is that Eve's
It's a shop. No,
religious
it's a shop.
thing?
Yeah, it's one of the shops.
Is the orange thing her religious thing?
No, this is the temple.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
These are taverns.
These are alchemy shops.
Yeah, those are the alchemy
Okay.
shops.
Yeah.
It took a second to remember. The red one in the middle here is a general store. That's the prison. Well,
Yeah.
the Geist prison anyway.
Thank you.
Prison we don't want to go to.
So I want you to make me a dexterity check, just for fun. The DC is going to be incredibly low, but just because. I want to see what happens.
11 plus dexterity.
Plus cat stuff.
Dexterity is 2, so 13.
13? Okay. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
Effectively, as you're hopping up, doing your cat parkour
Yeah.
up the side of the building, you land
Cat
on what is like a half-broken beam of wood.
Mm-hmm.
And as you hit it, it kind of goes like this. You skitter up the side of it and hop onto the roof, using like some Half-Life 2 physics.
Cat physics.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen cats, man? They're
Yeah, cats are fucking crazy. That was realistically the reason why I did you that, because sometimes they do really crazy shit, other times they just go like, meh,
Yeah.
and they just fall.
It's true.
Alright, so you...
I'm gonna
Physics.exe
stay
has
up on the
forgot to apply
rooftops.
to cats.
I want to.
But you have to get eyes on Eve. Or on,
Yeah, I have to be able to see her, but I'm also wanting to like keep a heads up and see
So
if there's
I need
guards
you
near them.
to make a perception check then to find them. And this whole time the bells are just constantly ringing.
11.
11? Okay.
Here comes the bigger
Your
eye.
stealth was 21.
23.
At this point,
First?
we just take off our masks.
Oh, her.
Yeah.
Less
Okay.
suspicious.
At least wait.
So
you know,
you're not really sure where she is at the moment, but you can
I mean,
kind
it
of
seems
like...
suspicious to be wearing a mask. Before, masks were to hide our identity in a place that we're not supposed to be. Technically, anybody could
Make
walk
another
in
one.
here.
Oh.
With Gregory talking, you might be able to hear them.
It's 15.
15, okay, yeah. That one I'll give you.
Wait, I'm a cat.
Yep. You have advantage, right? Keen spell.
Yeah.
But yeah, you managed to hear just Gregory kind of like quietly talking to the rest of them
Okay.
about taking the masks off.
So I have an idea.
You have an idea of where they kind of are, and it takes you a few
Okay.
minutes, but you do, or a few seconds rather, you do manage to like pinpoint where they're. Like you're looking down at the 5 of them, huddled around with the benefactor over top of Eve's shoulders.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna tell Eve about the guards dispersing, and then I sort of want to look around and see if I see any guards coming our way.
Okay, make me another perception check.
Okay. Perception. Cat. That sucks balls. 9.
9? You can definitely hear the sounds of... Actually, no, you can't because the bell's ringing, so no. You're not entirely sure how many guard patrols are around. You know they're heading in this general direction. At least 2 of them are kind of heading this way. But you're not sure if they're coming like into the alleyways or they're just going down the streets and stuff.
Okay.
Where were we when this is all happening? At what point were we?
You guys would have come like in here,
Yeah.
and then you're probably like right here.
Okay.
If we are talking about taking off the masks, I am going to change my face because I do currently look like Dave the Bandit.
So if we take off the masks, well, sorry. Eve, are you gonna tell us what she said?
She can't,
Can't.
Oh.
but she can sort of signal to like duck down or take cover. So.
Okay.
I'll sort of you know the mom pose where you hold your kid back. That's kind of what I'm gonna do. Kind of pull whoever's next to me back against the wall, like duck for cover.
Like,
Would you
Stop.
still have the benefactor on your shoulder too?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, so you guys are currently in the middle of an alleyway. What would you like to do?
Do when she tells us to come back, do we? Okay.
Come back.
when we're like crouching against the wall, then I would probably try and be listening and looking around to see what is the
What
like
caused
threat.
it.
Like,
Yeah.
why am I against the wall?
Okay, so make a perception check.
Right? Like, if I can see any guards, if I can see anything coming.
Out of game. Eve, this is no time for hammer time.
Ooh, that's an 8.
8.
Yeah.
No, with the ringing of the bells, there's too much noise for you to pinpoint
Okay.
anything. You just know that something's happening. You get the feeling, like being who you are, you understand that with the bells going off and what you've just done, it's more than likely that something alerted something, and they are now on alert looking for either you or other people like you.
Right. And there's nothing, I don't see anything in the alleys of dark vision at all. Or night, whatever.
No.
Wonder when that they'll notice the fun.
I'm wondering almost if we should try and take.
Together are the houses in this area?
Out here, they're relatively spaced out. There's like a decent... In the alleyways, it's like 8 feet between each building.
Mm-hmm.
On the main road, it's like 30.
I'm going to
Okay.
really quietly say into like Eve's ear, do we need to get off the street?
You're already off the street.
But like
Oh, in a building,
like
sorry.
into a building, like should we try and get into a bar or something? And like hopefully she can
What
nod
is-
her head or like
Is there a door on the building that we're up against right now, or
At present, no. It's just basically like the side wall.
can I look?
There's a bunch of windows. Oh, actually,
Oh, window.
there'd be a window or two, yeah.
Can I take a peek in, see if it's like?
Sure, make a perception check.
That's just a 10.
10? Yeah, you kind of look in the window, and what you see mostly is like a sheer curtain and like blurry images. It looks like there are people inside milling about, but like...
Eve, what was your answer?
Were the roofs here peaked or were they flat?
They're peaked.
Damn it. I was thinking we could roof jump.
I mean,
Yeah,
theoretically,
yeah.
you still could.
You can also lay on top of a roof. Even though they're peaked, unless they're looking like straight at.
Well, then I'd sort of nod, but I'd also give you the signal that we could go up.
Roof, roof jumping 8 feet is a little bit difficult.
If she
Not so
nods,
much.
But
Well, we
roofs
got
are also tend
injured
to
now.
overhang.
if she nods, could I ask like bar? Like that's kind of there's a tavern that's kind of close to us, so I'm like gonna be like bar, and then she's pointing up, and then I'll be like roof? Question mark?
We have a temple we could go to.
Temple?
What's closer? I don't know.
That's
They're not. They're almost.
full of people.
They're almost equal distance. The
So-
temple and the.
Almost equidistant.
Yeah.
But it,
I'm gonna send a picture
it's
to the
hard
group chat.
thinking and trying
Thank
not to
you.
know what Megan knows. So how would I think if I didn't know that information? You know what I mean?
Well, we also having someone who can't verbally communicate.
Cause like my mind outside of the game, I'm like it's away from where the guards are coming from, but like inside the game, I don't know that. So it's like how would I think?
I guess
She stopped
your
us.
character's name is Allie?
Yeah.
You speak to Jocelyn through like a...
Mental communication.
You could do that with anybody too, couldn't you?
I can't. No,
Oh.
she can. It's just
I just
sort
have
of
to
a.
I have to really trust the person.
Yeah, it's a
first.
situational thing.
This is me.
I'm a cat right now. That's the only reason why I can't talk.
Yeah.
I
I want to like see if I can sort of go over here and like see if they're coming down the road here and like see if I can see what's going on. Or...
Okay, so make me a dexterity check quickly to hop from roof to roof.
I'm gonna pull. Like I've changed my face just to the most average-looking man ever.
Yeah.
Like just someone who will never peek out in a crowd. No one ever. Everyone will be like, "Oh, are you so and so?" No, even if they look nothing like that person.
Okay.
8.
8. Was that with no? Yeah, was that with advantage?
No.
I gave you advantage to your cat. Remember?
For dexterity?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No. Oh, there we go. 18.
18. Okay. You managed to hop from roof to roof to roof, and you do hit, and like one of the two shingles is kind of like slip underneath your paw, but you manage to move over. As you get the span of this street, it's lit up. You can see there are a bunch of like magically lit torches or streetlights, I guess, along the street. You do notice that whereas back during the main building where it's well spaced out guard patrol, you could see now that there are like clusters of guards in tight packed formations almost. Like it's a group of 4 and then like 30 feet back it's another group of 4. And then 30 feet back it's another group of 4. Like they're getting in heavy patrol areas here.
And are they patrolling or are they stationary?
They're kind of they're heading this way.
Okay.
So there's one there. One there. And one there. That's more than 30 feet, but you know.
Yeah. Do they appear to be going like they're just staying on the main streets?
These ones do appear to be staying on the main street, yeah.
Okay.
And the pub we want to get to is the one that's colored on its own.
The pub you want to get to is... Switch over.
Like way on the far side.
Way on the opposite
Come on.
side of town.
Doesn't want to agree with me, whatever.
The one I agree?
No, my
No.
phone doesn't want to agree with me, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Where we're actually trying to get to is across town from where we are.
Yeah.
You're there.
Okay.
That's
like
the bar.
well across the area that's
You're the circle at the top. The bar you want to get to is circle at the bottom.
Of course it is. Oh boy. Then I would probably try and signal the library like a book. Because at least it's a big
This is the library.
Right here is the
Building.
library.
Mm.
I'm almost wondering if it's safer just to stay in alleyways and then try to like cut across from like here to here and then just stay inside the alleyways. And like the biggest danger would be cutting from here to here and making sure that we do that, like watching out for the guards.
Yeah.
Because the faster we get there,
Faster
faster
you
we
get rid of
can-
the contraband.
exactly.
And realistically, we'd probably have to be making like dexterity throws
but
like
give me some
every
water.
time we're jumping between buildings
Thank you.
and stuff like that, which is just gonna be like, if somebody falls, then it's just gonna make such a commotion.
Yeah. Well, I will, if I can see the cat, I will ask her what her opinion is, or them what their opinion is.
I'm good with us just traveling through alleyways. I don't think we should stop anywhere because
Alley cat.
then you're just waiting to be found.
Okay, good with that.
And if need be, I can run
Would
it.
she be able to see me?
Hmm?
Would she be able to see me?
Jocelyn?
Yeah.
Sorry. Eve?
I'm, like,
When
right
you want to
here.
be seen, you can let her like know where you are.
Maybe jump some
But
guards
you're kind
and
of way
steal
off on
their
the side, like
outfits.
she's here, and
Mhm.
you're like somewhere
I
along
mean, that
here.
sounds
So
bloody
you're on the
fun.
opposite side of the rooftop of her.
Okay, well, I'll sort of run back to where I can see where they are.
Okay.
And I'll say that the guards are staying on the main streets, and the patrols are about 30 feet apart. And we're probably safe if we stay in the alleyways and just sort of try to skirt through the alleys.
Boy, how do I?
Did there-
Which is a hard thing for her to pass on as
Yeah.
information, but
I know, that's why it's weird for us, because we
Yeah.
have to try and like act, but we wouldn't know all that information. She essentially would be like, be stealth, but
I mean,
keep going. Like, we wouldn't really
You
know.
can write it down.
I was
that's
gonna
true.
say,
She can
Al-
write it down.
I was gonna say, Allie, I know that we've talked and it's insult. I don't mean to insult you with this. If I made a quick little, if I had a way to make quick, Eve, I know this was insulting in the past, but if I made a quick way for you to write down what you need to say, would that be okay?
I'll nod.
So with prestidigitation, since I don't need to concentrate on that fire anymore, well, it already sparked the flame. Mass is ditched. I'm gonna use, because it can make hand-sized things. I'm gonna make a piece of chalk and like a little chalkboard that she could write on.
Okay. So you poof and materialize those, and he hands them over to you.
Yeah. Okay, so far Allie's safe.
Okay.
And guards out in
On the main road.
on the main road. Yeah.
Yeah, if the guards are out on the main road. If you stay in the alleyways, you should be safe. You'll just have to cross a couple of streets to get there.
I just went on Twitch for a second because I was curious how blurry it was.
Oh. Pretty much means we gotta keep moving then.
Or
Or
the
split
other,
up.
Alley jumping.
or the other option is we just jump a group of guards, knock them out, or kill them and steal their clothes.
With how tightly clustered they are, that does not seem the best idea.
And they're in groups of 3?
4.
4.
4. Groups of
4. What you can see and what you'll translate through Eve to everyone else is it looks like there's one heavily armored full plate knight and like 3 regular guards behind.
Let's keep going and get back to the bar so we can get rid of. And then I kind of like point at that guy.
Get rid of.
Eve, if you're in communication with Allie in some form, can you just let her know to let us know if the guard regiment changes?
If you do like a really loud meow or something, because they're not really gonna think about that, but it'd be like, oh wait a second, something's happening.
Because we all, like, it was communicated that they're not just in like groups of 4, but they're tightly clustered, like there's one within viewpoint of all the others.
Yeah,
30
basically
feet.
they're always within viewpoint
Yeah.
of each other.
I
Okay,
can
no.
also
We
see
got that figured
about.
out, finally.
Yeah.
So we're moving now?
Yeah, what do you do?
Yeah. I think
Which
we're
way are we
moving.
going?
Down the alleys.
But
Which
where?
way around?
Probably best just to take the alleyways and just.
To here and then like try to get across the road.
Yeah.
there.
Okay, so when you guys reach this section here, like, which alleyway are you going to come out along the side?
Let's go for this corner here because it's got the most clustering around it, and the easiest to kind of back in through.
Corner to
Sorry,
corner
Jocelyn.
seems to be the longest distance.
Yeah.
Long as it's, but we definitely want like a way to.
But we want to be like the shortest distance where we're uncovered by buildings.
True. So
Yeah,
maybe then go to
exactly.
right
I'm with
here
that.
then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like here to here.
So
Yeah.
this one to right here.
No, no.
Oh well, if
like that
there,
one.
yeah,
Yeah.
that would work.
So I'm going to need new stealth checks then.
And
This will be a group check.
I have prepared at all times in my hand a
Smoke
smoke
bomb.
bomb.
Do I have to roll?
Everybody
Which
has
I
to
will-
roll, but
I
if
will
the
say,
majority gets above.
if we're seen, hold your breath. You're an idiot if you breathe in a smoke bomb.
Okay.
That's not the 13.
Alright, so Lola got a 13. Gregory.
7.
Oof. Grimshaw.
10.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
We hate stealthy.
Eve.
18.
Okay, we got 1.
One carrying the benefactor.
That is a failure.
I'm
So,
glad I got the guy on my back.
Eve just sort of stays in the alleys.
okay, so as you guys come out of the corner, you're like trying to keep down, trying to keep low, trying to keep stealthy. Just as you're getting to like the back door here, back area here of this really long alchemy shop,
Where all these tin cans and glass bottles come from?
basically it's covered in a shit ton of like vines and stuff. As you're walking past it, you hear the sounds of like a small bell. Like the big bells are gong gong, and then you hear ding 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 ding. You look over and you see like just as you were coming out, a group of guards coming around the corner.
Oh, they got their dinner bells. How cute.
So there's a little ding 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 as they take sight of you. Drop your smoke bomb.
I'm gonna throw it like basically more toward, so it's between us and them.
Yeah.
Couldn't we just like wave and keep going? Like, just headed home from a night out.
I'm pretty sure they know who you are and what you've got.
The masks were worthless.
You know what you
You took
got?
your masks off.
No.
Okay, so questions first. Did we discuss how big the smoke bomb is?
No, I figure it's not. I was figuring it'd probably be like big enough that.
So I won't put
It'd
my
probably
mouth
be
on
a
it.
10-foot radius.
What I mean is like, yeah, big enough that they would suddenly just be like, where the fuck they just smoke,
Yeah.
and then we could just fucking book it.
Okay.
Oh, good.
1 foot by 1 foot smoke bomb.
So as you guys hear the ding 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 ding, Grimshaw, you reel back and toss your smoke bomb over. and there's just a moment, and then they're like,
I
as the
feel
area between you and the guards fills with just deep gray smoke.
I feel like if we were right there when this happened, right?
You were like here.
So I feel like it would be easier to just book it straight through than trying to get like, and then like we're way this way.
At this point, you don't really have a chance to like plan.
There's more guard patrols out, so basically
Get to the
just-
alleys.
Yeah, get
Okay.
fucking hit again.
So you throw a smoke bomb, which means they have. Actually, it's full cover, so they wouldn't even have
Sight to
sight
hit.
to hit. Not to hit, to even just like perceive where you've gone.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna roll perception with disadvantage, but like they can't see anything anyways, because it's just a big wall of smoke.
Now we're gonna have to go up.
Yeah.
So they know roughly exactly where we are. So we're gonna have to go up at this point.
So
Rolls.
you guys bolt across. The smoke is filled basically like this area here, as the guards are coming this way. So you guys bolt down and into the alleyway.
I'm gonna gesture to go up.
I'm gonna pull my other smoke bombs to have that on ready.
Okay.
I think we should keep bolting and like keep running till we just get to right here and then try and go up so we're not like so close to where they were.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So like try and get around to this corner and then we're trying to look for where there would be an easy way like
So
Like
access
a hiding
us.
spot.
are you guys
or
gonna
a
travel
way to get up.
stealthily, or are you gonna just move? Because stealth moves at half speed.
Stealth. We gotta keep moving stealth.
Wait, what's your favorite terrain?
Oh, it's
Probably
a mountain.
forests or something.
Yeah.
I'm just worried that all the guards that were here, like all the way around, are now cutting through the alleyways too.
It's possible.
We gotta take.
Forest.
We don't have
Yeah.
we don't have any.
Okay.
There's
Yeah,
no option
there's
but
no-
to take the chance.
Actually, double check your things.
Can I add something?
What's up?
Yep.
I want to do an insight and see if they thought it was us because I was carrying a body on my back, or if they were just going for anybody.
That's not really an insight check you can make. That's more just like a guess you can come up with. Because that would be something you'd have to like sit and look at them and be like, okay, why did that happen?
Oh, okay.
And you kind of just threw the smoke bomb and ran. So it's like you don't know if it was because you were out at night or because you had a body over your shoulders.
Alright.
It's only my favorite train.
Okay.
Keep moving stealth.
Keep moving stealth.
That's what Grimshaw's communicating. Like just like kind of like in a hot, like that, like teeth gritted whisper.
Yeah. At this point, you're basically whispering, but stage whispering. So.
So we're trying to move stealth as we continue.
Okay, so another group stealth check.
And I am going to be watching over them from the rooftop. I want to see if somebody is coming close. So
Not
This
fair.
gap's pretty large here.
No.
So you have to go down and
I
back
can go
up.
down and back up. I'm a cat.
11.
All right, Lola.
16.
16.
Mm-hmm.
Gregory.
9.
Grimshaw.
11.
And Eve.
Hey.
Okay.
Another failure.
That's only if they roll that poorly. All right.
I feel like it's passive for
At least you do.
For
Guards,
10.
guards don't have passive perception.
NPCs don't have passive perception. Don't you know that?
Not very high ones. Most NPCs are pretty dumb.
I'm just gonna look something real quickly.
You'd have to have a negative just to not have a 10.
Like,
And 2 of us scored below
Okay, yeah,
10.
cool.
Or they roll a 1.
acrobatics at least I have a decent bonus.
Alright. So,
Hopefully we'll be okay.
you guys are continuing through the alleyways until you get to where exactly?
It's
So
a
basically
red building.
from here, and you come down here, or whatever your path may have been,
I thought we jumped down.
across this
Yeah,
way.
we were over.
over
We were
here.
gonna try over in this area if there was like somewhere where there was clearly an easy path up or like some like I don't know if there's any like crates piled on top of each other
Well,
or like any
You are just outside, like that big red building in the middle here
Mhm.
is a big general store warehouse.
So is there like boxes piled outside or anything?
There are.
Like
They're not
big
like-
dumpsters or anything like that?
Not like dumpsters, but like there are a bunch of old crates and the like. So You have materials to work with.
So should we try and? I'd probably, if we're moving stealthy, I'd probably pause there to be like, should we go
Do a
here?
quick scan of the area.
We would like to do a perception check then.
I'll help whoever's doing it. Trust. I have a -1 in perception.
I have a +5. It's just
But
I have
I'll
not
aid
been
you.
rolling
I'll aid you
well.
to give advantage.
So then I get the like +4 or whatever, or like the D4.
I know
got a
advantage.
total of
so
20.
you roll.
So I roll 2.
So you, Allie,
If that's if
as you're
that's okay with
following
that.
behind them on the rooftops, you do notice that the patrol that was here has come through the smoke and is now
Well, let's
like,
find out if Rome's
walking around.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
like,
hold that. That's not great.
down this way.
Okay.
You do also know that there's a guard patrol coming from here.
Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna keep my eyes open if they come into the alley. And then if I see them come into the alley, I'll run to get in view of Eve and tell her.
Okay. So what are we doing?
Can I aid her to give advantage to her, or?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
The help action is always available.
I just figured, just wait till you were done.
Yeah.
I'll just confer.
So you have advantage.
Yeah, cool. I rolled an 8 and then a 4.
Oh. Okay.
So
Excuse me.
that's a 13.
13. Okay.
Still better than.
So with a 13, the guards aren't being stealthy, so it's relatively easy to spot them. At this point, you can hear the larger bells have mostly died out,
Okay.
and you can hear a series of the smaller ones like around the general area. You don't see them, but you can hear.
Do I see or hear any guards like that sound like they're really close to where we are, like just on the other sides of the alleys?
Well,
where
there
we
are some like.
Yeah, you would hear.
Right here.
Yeah, coming from like back here,
Mm-hmm.
and then a series from here.
Okay.
These ones, as soon as if I see them come into the alley, I'm gonna run to tell Eve.
Well, the nice thing is they wouldn't have like if we're standing here, they wouldn't have direct because
No.
there's like a building
Bunch
right
of
there.
buildings
So
in
that's
the way.
kind of. So I will say that. Like I'll tell you, okay, I can hear some over there, some over there. Should we try and go up here?
If they're
And I'm
within,
talking quietly.
Yeah.
if they're within viewing distance of the general store, it's probably not the best idea to climb up.
So do you want to keep going and I
Just keep running.
It's
just keep like straight
Just keep running.
up until morning?
yeah.
Running.
Let's
Even
decide
if
like
you-
quick.
No, all I'm saying is keep going, and I'm gonna palm from the bag of holding the expensive bottle of alcohol.
So twin bottle?
Yeah, the twin bottle. And I'll tuck that in my jacket, and I'm going to slide the bag of holding into Greg's arm, into like Greg, and be like, if we need to, I'll run and make distraction.
Okay, so then I look at Eve and I go up or running. Quick decision, up or running?
Running.
Up or running?
Oh, mine running.
I'm up.
Okay, so we got one for up, one for run.
I'm run.
2 for run.
2 for run. It's up to you then.
If they start entering the alleys, I don't want to be on the
But
ground.
the thing is, the only reason I'm saying not going on top of the general store is because they're within viewing distance of it.
I think we should keep running and then go up. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna go running. Yeah.
Alright.
Are you gonna run with us or try and go up and like separate?
Alright. I'm basically a protector. I'm gonna move with the group.
Okay. So we're gonna keep trying to go past.
I want to go over to that building. Or you said there are crates outside?
Yeah, there's a bunch of like crates around the back door kind of area.
We're moving
Okay.
slowly, so it's
I'm
getting
cat.
tighter
Yep.
and tighter.
And part of me wonders if we should try and get into like
my
the
strength
bar
is
that's
not-
popping up here and like get off the streets that way, but
Okay, well it's
At what
worth a
point are they
try.
gonna start knocking down doors?
So they keep running. When I see that they're not near that building anymore, I
so
want
we're
to.
able get out.
I don't have very good strength. I'm gonna try it anyway.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can knock over some crates to cause some noise right there.
Make a perception check.
Pushing it in. And then start breaking down doors.
That's 22.
20. Okay.
So we're working
You
on
do
top.
find that there aren't like there's not like a ton of like big crates. There are a number of like smaller like boxes that were probably thrown out when like small shipments of really heavy things came in, or like a box of what used to be like candles.
Yeah.
Like one of those little wood boxes that would have been stacked from bottom to top. So there's a bunch of those scattered around as well. So you can probably use those.
Okay. Because like once they're, I want to make sure that they're clear.
Yeah.
And then I want to cause a distraction back here. I want to cause a commotion and basically make it seem like they were climbing up to the roof and the boxes got knocked down. Or,
Oh, I see. Okay.
yeah, like so I want to cause a distraction over here to keep the guards over here instead of going in their direction.
Okay,
Give them
so-
time to get away. That's what I'm
Yeah.
aiming for here.
Give me one strength check deck and strength check then, and yeah, we'll see.
Cats are not.
Actually, make me a D4 roll first and then strength check.
D4.
At this point, would the general store be open or closed?
It's long since closed. It's like 2 in the morning.
Okay.
I got a 3
Okay.
on my.
So there are 3 boxes that you can knock over.
Okay. And strength check. Cats are not strong.
Oh,
That's a 2.
2 total.
That's got -4.
So you're basically you're sitting there like an anime cat. You have your hands on the box, like, and your back paws are like skittered across a big crate you're underneath, and it scooches like a centimeter or 2 forward.
Knocks over glass
Damn
bottle.
Yeah. Fuck this shit.
Okay, so now seeing that I can't do that, I want to run out to like here.
Okay.
And is there like stuff out here that can make noises that I can like fuck with? Like, I don't know, can I asshole cat some glass off some tables or like knock over garbage cans or something? Like,
Convenient
Plants.
wind chimes.
yeah, like
Well,
honestly.
actually, wind chimes wouldn't be out of the ordinary.
Yeah,
Yes!
because like I'm literally just trying to cause some sort of commotion over here
Small
because
potted
I
plants.
can
Find
cat
another
myself
cat,
the
start
fuck out
another
of
fight,
here.
start
So
fight.
Roll me percentile.
percentile.
Start a
Okay.
cat fight. Start a cat fight.
Small
Well,
So
I
it's
can't
basically-
because if the other cat hurts me enough, then I'll turn
Every-
back into me.
Every 20% up is going to be a bigger distraction.
16.
16? So that's the lowest distraction.
Yeah, of course.
So basically, you do find just like a wind chime.
And they think it's the You're trying so hard.
I'm
We
trying
appreciate
so
how hard you're
So-
trying.
I'm really just trying to give them an advantage on getting the fuck
While
out of
she's
here.
doing this, you four are running.
Can I have time to quickly hand off the smoke bomb to Lola?
Yeah. It's just like a throw and gone, right? There's no like buttons or pull triggers.
It's just a throat.
You just hand it to me and say, throw it. Like
No,
when
no.
throw it
Throw
when
it if you need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys are going from the back of the
And I've
general
already
store
seen you throw one, so I know
Yeah.
it is.
to where?
Try for the
We're
orange
headed
building.
towards that bar, yeah.
This one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So as you get to here, like basically opposite side of the general store, you can see clear through this building to where the party was. I probably shouldn't put a mark there. Sorry. I don't want to confuse myself. You can see clear to where the celebration was, and beyond that, you can see the smoke rising up behind the building from where the fire was lit.
The smoke rises, my brothers.
Imagine if we did set off that fucking fire, there would be so many guards out here right now.
However, what you do see is that positioned like 4 along the back wall here are full armored like guards of the High Flames. So you all rolled a specific stealth check recently,
Oh, fuck.
and now they have to see because it's dark and it's an alleyway, so maybe they won't see you. Okay.
I don't remember what I rolled. Did you write it down?
Yep, I gotta roll it down. It was 16, 9, 11, and 8. So two passes and 2 failures, basically.
You were right.
Should have gone out.
It's the exact same fucking roll. God damn.
You should have gone out.
It's worse. And that's okay. Cool. So as you guys are sneaking by, you Grimshaw, as you're looking past, like admiring your work for a second, you look down and you can see the 4 guards lined up. The rest of you notice them as well. But as you're looking beyond and you see the guards, you see one of them going, like shaking his head, like, yeah, it's nothing. I literally rolled between a 4 and a 6.
Mhm.
They have a +2.
At least everyone's rolling bad, right? You're rolling bad, but so are they. So okay.
Alright, so we're just gonna be rolling with D10s now.
Might as well.
We notice all the guards when we get right past this alley, right? So
Yeah,
like
you
right
notice the 4
here.
guards that are here, so you're
So
basically.
I feel like I would stop behind that building. I'm not gonna pass the other alley quite yet to be like, look at everyone. I'm not saying anything yet, but everyone has seen them, so we're all kind of like. And
Well,
then
from
I
the
just
sounds
point
of it,
out.
from the sounds of it, we already would have passed them if they were.
Yeah, you've already passed the 4. You're behind the
One
next building
alley.
beside.
Wait, we've already passed all 4?
But you don't know if there's more along the other building.
What it is there's 4 guards here. 1, 2, 3,
Can't
4. Sorry. I'll mark them with X's. There's the 4 there.
Yeah.
So as you were passing this alleyway,
Yeah.
you could see through to them.
We don't
And
know
then
if
you're
there's
behind
more.
this building right now. You can only see like 2 here.
We just don't know if there's more in front of the other
Yeah.
buildings.
I'm thinking if we try and maybe go up over here. Is there anything that looks like we could get up over on these buildings?
The back of these buildings, these are shop spaces, so not really. There are like gutter pipes and stuff, so you could theoretically climb up. It would require a good dexterity check or strength check. Sorry, climbing strength. So,
Do these
athletics.
shops look like they're used for housing as well, or are these just like shops?
These ones definitely look like they're made for both housing and shops.
Or do we try and get past and get to the bar and get up like on top of the bar or something?
All I know is I'm not trusting stealthing right now.
Well, we shouldn't.
Fair.
That's based off rules. We shouldn't really base. We should more base off what characters would do over how we're rolling.
Run and climb.
I'm gonna hand off the
The benefactor.
the benefactor over to Greg.
Okay. Are you
You're
gonna take
gonna
them?
take it?
Yeah, I
Okay.
guess so.
And then I feel like we should maybe have the benefactor like if we're right near the bar, couldn't we really play up the hobbling drunk thing? Or do you think those like people definitely know who we are?
At this point, I'm pretty sure the bar has been closed, or
You don't know. You'd have to get near them. Actually, make me intelligence check.
yeah, crap.
I don't think we have a chance of
Come on, high
them
number.
not. Like, I think they're
See,
gonna.
Do you think we should go up?
I don't know about upper
You're not sure if the
straight.
bars will be open or
I
closed.
honestly
I
don't
feel like
know.
if we can get up over this side, those guards can't see us very well.
But there's guards on the other side too.
Yeah.
At this point, you're
Right?
sandwiched between these 4 guards and whatever patrols are on this room.
Yeah.
And we don't know if there's maybe more 4 guards in front of this one and 4
Yeah.
in front of that. It's just those are 4 that we've seen.
And I'm gonna turn around to Grimshaw. I'm gonna pull out a piece of paper and write down, what do you have that's flammable? Like, do you have...
I look at her and go, no. And I just look and go ahead, move ahead, and I'm going to take out the bottle of alcohol, down it, and pouring it over me. I'm gonna start making my way to the alleyway out and just be like, run.
Okay.
What are
I don't
you
like
doing?
this,
So-
but I'm gonna just grab.
Yeah.
So,
where are you
okay,
going?
okay.
I'm gonna run distraction.
No.
You
I-
make me a dexterity check. Actually, no. This will be contested grapple. So
I can. I'll
it's
use-
your athletics or acrobatics versus your athletics.
Athletics.
This is the reverse trinity.
Okay.
8 plus 5, 13.
21.
So you go to reach out, and the alcohol he's poured on himself has made him just a little bit too slick, and you go grab him, and he slips out of your fingers. So Grimshaw is which alleyway are you going out of?
I'm aiming to go out to the main way.
Okay, so you're basically busting this way.
Yeah, and I'm just going to be stumbling as I go with this empty with an empty bottle.
So
You guys have
a couple of minutes, or a couple of seconds, maybe 30, 45 seconds after you find that wind chime, you're batting at it, making noise, and then you turn around like this isn't working. You're going to turn around to start heading in. You see Grimshaw come, or the current personification of Grimshaw, come stumbling
world's
out of the
most average
alleyway.
man.
Yeah, I guess if he's gonna make such a commotion, I am probably gonna try and run.
As you are in the road now, you can see that there are 2 patrols, one here, both kind of converging this way towards where you're making your noise. As you come out, immediately the one closest to you turns and starts making a walk towards you. What are the rest of you doing?
I guess we got no choice. I mean, suicide, they go after them as a group.
Yeah.
I'm hopping up onto the roof again to watch over Grimshaw as best I can.
Okay.
And I'm hoping that they're fucking off.
Yeah,
I'm
off.
signaling to you two to run.
I can tell eloquently what it.
Okay, so Eve is signaling you two to run away.
Yeah, I'm going. I'm
Okay.
not.
So,
Not about that.
where are you two going?
Probably forward.
Forward where?
No.
This
you're
way.
gonna go just down the middle of the alleyway here? Oh, back down.
Well, I don't really feel like we can go backwards.
I wanna
and
go-
I don't feel like we can go out. You wanna go up?
You know what?
If you're gonna go up, guys, just go up. You
I'm
gotta
just
stop this
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
debate. Like,
I'm
just
just gonna
go up
do
or
something.
run.
I'm just gonna go up.
Okay.
We don't have
So,
lots of time.
Athletics check to climb.
I am giving you a distraction so that you guys can do something.
So that's
With disadvantage because you are carrying the benefactor.
damn it. Athletics, you said 11.
11? Okay.
10.
That's just a failure. Like, the climb was like 15. Because it's not like there's like ladders here. It's basically there's like drainage pipes you can climb, like Thief style or Assassin's Creed style. So you start climbing up, and you realize because you're about like a third of the way up, like this dude's really fucking. It's not really fucking. Sorry, this extra weight is a lot for me. So you're like slowly making your way up. It's more about making sure you maintain the balance of where this dude is on you, rather than like the difficulty of actually climbing up. So it's gonna take you probably a good 45 seconds to climb this drainage pipe, maybe a little longer.
Can I still attempt it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's basically just gonna take that amount of time. If you're willing to wait, spend the time, you can make it
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah, I guess I would follow him up. Yeah, I would follow him up.
Okay, so make me a athletics check.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics for climbing.
Okay.
Okay. If like in the I usually give it to everyone else. If you're in a forest and there's a bunch of branches, you can use acrobatics.
Oh, 8.
8 total.
Yep.
Yeah, you're you go to start climbing. There's another pipe light a little way down the way. You start climbing up, and as you're climbing up, you're like, okay, this is slick and grimy and dirty, and you're like having super difficult time getting grip on it. You might even be able to make it up.
Yeah. So I wouldn't be able to make it up.
Not really. Like
So then I'd probably, like, if I'm halfway up and I can't, I'd probably try and jump down, right? Like, I wouldn't. I'd be
at
like,
this
I
height, you
can't.
wouldn't take any damage.
So then I would jump down and keep running straight towards the tavern.
Okay, so Eve. Well, they are running away.
Right. Allie, you'd hear in your head, go with them, I've got this.
Can you see
If
her?
Can I see her?
What are you doing? Because right at this moment, like we backtracked in time a little bit. Grimshaw's run off the alley. Gregory's going to stop him. You told them to run. They're running away. That's when you come in again. What are you doing?
Right.
So Allie isn't anywhere near you guys. You're still in the alleyway.
I'm sort of following Grimshaw.
Okay, so you walk out behind Grimshaw.
Yeah, not to where I'd be seen, but close.
Okay. I'll send you another picture, really.
Okay.
Just so you get a better understanding where you are.
You know what?
What?
Is that Grimshaw?
That's Gregory.
Where's Grimshaw?
Grimshaw's here.
Okay, so
I accepted if I could stop
I'm just
you. But
let's
I can't
just do
stop you.
this.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do.
Like she's like right behind him basically.
Yeah.
So you guys are 4 million times bigger than me.
Yeah.
But
You are at current Titan levels, but no.
and then yeah, I'm like over
Make
here.
Grimshaw grow! When we become friends with Rita Repulsive, don't question it, just take it.
This is not how I expected this thing to go.
Well,
So would I be able to see you?
we might be
You
more
can see Grimshaw. You
inconspicuous,
don't know
like,
if you can
not
see Allie or
together,
not.
too, though.
Because Allie's just a black cat in the middle of like a dark street.
Well, I'm hoping I can see her and I'm telling her to go.
Not an hour yet. It's probably been like
15
36 minutes, 37
Oh.
minutes.
Okay. I thought we'd be closer to 20, like 15, 20 minutes.
No.
Okay.
The stealth is half movement, so it's slow.
Okay.
And you basically been stealthing from here to
Attempting
here.
still.
Yeah.
So it's been
Yeah.
nearly an hour.
We get half movement, but we're not stealthy, so.
Okay, so then what I'll do is I'm gonna peek over at Eve and go, "Are you okay? What are you doing?"
Yeah. So she can see you. She's communicating with you.
Yeah.
And I'm telling her, I've got this. Go with the other two.
Okay. And I'll start hopping to follow those two.
Okay.
Um,
So you eventually find the two of them. Gregory, like, at this point, you'd probably be 3/4 of the way up the pipe. You can see him there, and you see Lola on the ground, like, just getting off the pipe.
okay.
Because I drank the rest of that alcohol, do I get temp HP? Because last time we drank it.
Yes, you would.
How much
It
do I roll?
was a D4, I believe.
Okay.
But you drank a lot,
Yep.
so I'm going to give you a D8.
Okay.
Nice.
Actually, no, 2D4s. 2D4s.
Okay,
That way you get a minimum of 2.
Ooh, fuck.
Alright, excellent.
I realize that every now and then, like, a D8's good, but you still have a chance of getting a 1. But if you
Yeah.
drink a lot of the same thing, but it's like, okay, that should be 2 of the same dice, so you get a minimum of 2. It's like healing potions. Like, you could take a D12, or you could take 4 D8s, or 4 D4s.
That puts me at least 11. So.
Alright. I need, at this present moment, everyone roll me initiative. You're not going into combat, this is just to tell me who's going in what order.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
Okay. 25 to 20. 20 to 15. 15 to 20, 20 rather. 10 to 15.
11.
13.
Okay.
12. 12.
12.
11 as well.
So Lola got 12. Al, you got 12 as well?
No, I got an 11.
I got 11. And you got 11?
Yeah.
What's your...
2. My modifier's 2. My
Mine's
dexterity is
1,
14.
So he's
So, Grimshaw, 11. Allie,
Wouldn't be
11.
your cat dexterity?
my cat dexterity would make it 12, which would make me tie with her, which would mean that she goes before me anyway. So
Okay.
I'm okay with going.
No,
This
I
isn't
don't
even
care.
for combat. 5 to 10.
6.
8.
Okay, so...
Low tonight, eh? It's the heat, guys. It's
Yeah.
slowing everything down.
There are freezies, ice cubes, cold water.
How's
Pick
that
your
help my
pick.
dice?
It may make you feel better.
For a while.
Alright then. So, Lola, you're up first.
Okay.
I think my dice have been over.
Where
Yeah.
have I made it?
You're still right beside him. You're basically on the ground looking at the pipe. Okay.
Okay.
No, there's something I realized I still have on me.
So.
Okay, sorry. Can we scooch these guys a little bit?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. So you guys, you and Gregory are like at this building here,
Yeah.
trying to climb up that building.
I'm gonna
try to climb again.
I mean, I could try. Yeah, I'll try to climb again. Why
Okay.
not?
So make another athletics check.
Give me a better roll this time.
This is supposed to be suspenseful music.
Hey, it worked! I got a 19 and plus a 3. 21.
Yay!
Yay!
22.
22. I can do math. I'm so excited I rolled a 19.
So you begin to climb. Like at this point, you're like, okay, I know it's slimy. You like wipe the slime off.
I'm prepared for
You,
the
you
slime
prepare.
this
You
time.
prepare. You take like a bit of scrap cloth or whatever and wrap it around your hands. Like
Yeah.
give yourself a grip. And you start climbing up again.
Cool.
So you're on your way up.
On my way.
Making my way up to.
Grimshaw.
I am stumbling out. There's something I kept in my pocket. I was looking at my item inventory that I forgot I had for a long while.
Yeah.
I drop the twin bottle. I pull the alcoholic HP potion to both help heal me
Okay.
and to give me some extra alcohol. As I am just stumbling out drunk.
There you are.
Or is it a four?
It's a grater?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. That's
It's,
what I was
the 2 is behind
That's okay.
the
Okay.
cart.
That's 5 hit points. So back.
Oh, that works. Never thought of doing it like that.
5 plus 2.
5 plus no, it was a 4 and a 1.
Yeah.
Oh, plus
5
2, plus 2.
plus
7.
2.
So 8.
2d4 plus 2.
But yeah, no, I'm just basically like getting real good sloth.
fucking hammered. I mean, you get a Constitution saving throw.
Barfing would only help his case.
That's if they believe.
14.
14, you didn't barf, but you're holding it in. You're very like.
And I'm
you
just-
could definitely like you could feel like the waviness, and it's like at this point, Eve, you can see him. He's not even like you can tell he's not acting. He's actively drunk.
Yep.
All right,
Look
Allie.
at that boy.
So you have left them, and you're heading over towards these two, and you do see them now.
Which-
As Gregory's like quarter of the way up, and then
Yeah.
at this point, Lola will be like halfway back up.
I'm gonna sort of try to go past them, and I want to kind of see if I can find like the easiest path from roof to roof to
Okay.
like sort of guide them. I mean, I know it's probably easier for a cat, but if I can spot the easier
Yeah.
routes, then
So at this point, the easiest route you can spot. Make a perception check actually, with advantage.
oops. Total of 20.
Okay. The easiest
Find the
path
fire
looks to be
escape.
going from this building here
Yeah.
to the tavern,
Yeah.
from the tavern to this building,
Yeah.
this building to this building,
Okay.
and that'll get you to this cluster here, which is super easy to navigate.
Perfect. So I just want to sort of, like, basically I want to like look back and like twitch my tail like to point, and then I'm gonna sort of hop there. So I'm gonna wait. I mean, I guess I'll wait until they're up and can see me,
Okay.
and then I'll twitch my tail to say like follow me, and then hop the easy path so that they now know the easy path. So when they try to do it,
Yeah.
they already know where they're going.
Okay. Eve, you're up.
Alright.
You have watched Gregory stumble out drunkenly.
Grimshaw.
Grimshaw. Stumble out Gregory. Jesus.
I mean, this is a steps out Trinity.
He's stumbling out drunk into the street as he downs another bottle and just smashes it on the road or whatever you do with it.
Well, this one I'm keeping in hand.
Okay, so you've got it in hand. You see him stumble out. What are you doing?
Where's the rum?
You are still in the alleyway.
Grimshaw, in your head you hear laughter.
You're like, wow, I'm really drunk.
I look at the bottle. I'm like, hallucinogenic as well. Good to know.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
Oh, but do remember that you have the bag of holding, Greg.
No.
You really are a stupid son of a bitch. If you need me, call. I'm
You're like,
behind
this
you.
bottle's mean.
Hold it up. I need you.
In my head, I'm just like, God damn it, my subconscious is my mother. I speak out back to the voice.
I love it.
It's your turn?
Because
Okay.
this is no longer... Yeah. This is
Gregory. You've made it up to the roof, carrying the benefactor on your back, and you've come up to see this black cat in position in front of you.
Meow. Meow meow.
Meow, I am a cat. Meow.
The cat's tail is doing this.
Pulls out cigar just between its two paws.
What are you doing?
Powerbomb the benefactor off the roof.
You wanna
Suplex!
take them?
He's tossing him off the steel
I
cat.
want to start traveling across rooftops, but the more I think about the benefactor, the only way I can think about doing this is if I chuck him across first before I
Well,
hop
That is why
across.
This is why we would do the actual calculations for your jump. Because it's, what is it for jumping? There's a specific set of rules for jumping. Like, your strength indicates how far you can jump and all that kind of stuff. That you can also range jump.
And you strong.
Constantly punching myself to stay in rage.
No, you go, Lola, just stab me with a needle. Just keep stab.
Just
Only
poke-
in the butt.
Just poke it really hard.
5
Kind of
jump
kick you bigger you
calculator.
into.
Oh,
no,
shit,
it's-
that's dope.
No, just
Tap me in the butt.
no, you stab him right in the butt so he gets the extra lift of going, ow, my ass.
What is
When
your
he jumps.
strength score?
Your strength determines how far you can jump.
The modifier or the actual strength?
The score.
Score.
16.
Okay. How tall is your character?
18 feet tall.
He was like 5'9" or 5'8", wasn't he?
5'11.
Oh, so close.
Not bad.
Good thing I
Average
have it
height.
on the back.
I had a general idea.
Okay. Long jump is 16 feet horizontally.
Okay.
Oh, that's easy.
With a running start, 16 feet horizontally. Without a running start, 8 feet horizontally.
Still clears the gap without it.
Yeah.
So you can make the jumps. It won't be stealthily, but you can make the jumps.
This will not be comfortable for you.
Hold on tight.
And spine breaker. Spine breaker. Spine breaker.
Crunch.
I'm so sorry, Crunch. I'm so sorry, Crunch.
We can heal you when we get there. Just hang on.
I was
get there,
we've
he's
been
got
going for like an hour and a half. I'm
scoliosis.
like, let's get you. We should take it back. I'm like, fuck it. I'll edit it later.
What?
To edit it down for the Spotify.
Time,
We've been
yeah.
going for an hour and a half. I'm like, I don't care too much right now. I want to get. I'm having fun.
He's a changeling with scoliosis.
So, what are you doing?
Ow. This is why I'm in a wheelchair
Oh.
now.
No, keep going.
So you said I can make it without a running.
You can make it without a running jump. Because, like Jocelyn was pointing out earlier, the roofs come out from beyond the building, so the alleyways may be 8 feet wide, but the roofs come in an extra like 2 feet each.
So
So it's really like
easy
4
jumps.
foot. Yeah.
Easy
I'm gonna
jumps.
try to keep myself low until I get close to the edge. That way the peaks add a little bit of cover from one direction.
Yeah.
Low and then stand up to quickly jump and then
Yep.
go low.
So basically attempting to do it as stealthily as possible.
Stealth until you actually do the jump.
You
and
could
then
probably
you
just
jump.
step across.
8 feet?
No.
No, it's not
The
8
alleyway is
feet.
8 feet.
8 feet.
The roofs come in like a foot and a half,
so
2
it's,
feet
it's
each.
4 feet. It's only
So it's
actually
like a 4-foot
gap.
gap. Yeah. that's what I was thinking. Like, wait, what? And then I'm like,
You're like,
You
how
can
long
do
do
that.
you think a 5'11" person's
you can
legs
just
are?
step across.
Just don't flip. It'll really hurt.
Yeah.
Or just a little hop.
Like a
Little hop, yeah.
Little
Little
jaunt.
bunny hop. You just put your hands in the bunny hop and go, ha-ha.
But I was really looking forward to Drunk Man throwing him across roofs.
As he then tumbles off as it's planted.
Why is the benefactor dead?
No idea.
Also, why does he have all these tile marks across?
Okay. Before we go any farther, I need Eve.
Yeah.
Roll me 1d10, the double-digit d10, and Gregory. Roll me the single-digit d10.
Single digit D10. Where?
90.
Okay.
5.
Yay!
Cool.
Right in the middle.
So-
I don't know if it's good or bad.
Well, knowing Rob, you never know if a high's good
Right?
Yeah.
or a low's good. So
Probably about to start raining.
It's all
Well, it hasn't started yet, but you guys can see on the horizon coming off the coastline, probably maybe half an hour away, looks to be a rolling thunderstorm.
Yeah, you're like,
Yeah,
these roofs
moving.
are too secure.
This
What
is-
is just...
Yeah, this is helpful for us on the ground, not so much on the
I
roofs.
was literally like, wait, weather tables, I should get them to roll.
You know what? I actually don't mind this because you know what would be really bad for us traveling on rooftops? Sunny
Lightning.
weather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clear
in the
skies.
middle of the night.
Still, no moonlight if there was
Yeah, the
skies.
clouds coming in knocks all that
Yeah.
natural light out.
Lightning would be bad too, because you'd be lightning rod.
Yes.
He has a lot of metal.
I mean, as long as you hold the benefactor
Lot
up
of
more
metal.
higher than you.
Hit the benefactor first.
The wind shield.
Okay.
That's Gregory's spirit bomb. You're holding the benefactor above your head. You get struck by lightning. Yeah.
I need you to wave around this metal pole.
What's that thing you do in swimming pools where you have somebody on top of you and you do the like fight? He can just like double.
Oh yeah. Cavalry battle. I think that's the Japanese word for it.
Chicken fight.
Ooh, boy.
Chicken. Yeah.
All right.
I was thinking of My Hero Academia. The cavalry fight that happened in that. Anyway.
That's a different thing.
So, that was Gregory's turn. We're back up to Lola, who you are now on top of your roof. You see Gregory walking towards the gap, hop across it, and you can see Allie as the cat kind of guiding you along.
Nanny
Can
waddles
I
away.
hop across it too, easy or?
Yeah, it's 4 feet. No matter what your strength scores, you can
Got
hop
Nice
that.
work,
Great.
Okay. So then I'm gonna follow him across to the next roof.
So you hop across the next roof. You guys are currently standing on top of the tavern. So you can hear below you. You can hear loud music, and you can hear like intense laughter. Like the tavern below is either not shut, or everyone who's been barred inside is just fucking hammered. So you make your way across. You follow Allie to this corner here, and that's the next jump. This one's gonna be a little more difficult because the roofs go this way. So you're coming at it from the backside. So you're coming at it from the slope.
Okay.
So I'll get I'll get you to make a dexterity check. Or not dexterity, sorry. Athletics check. To jump it.
Would it be acrobatics?
I would think a jump because it's kind of parkour.
Parkour.
Yeah.
Acrobatics. Acrobatics.
If
I'm trying to stick more to rules as written for this game.
Well, so I was just say, if she's not carrying the benefactor, so she could be going at it a bit more.
Yeah, but like I
She
said,
could be all like,
I'm
"I'm
trying
a
to stick more to the rules
gymnast,
as written.
I'm a
In the rules
ranger.
as written, athletics is used for jumping. Actually, maybe not. Hold on a second. Let me double check that.
Big difference is like.
Actually, no. It doesn't matter what check you make.
What's
What's
the
the distance you
yeah?
can jump?
What is
yeah,
the distance?
that's what it matters.
Yeah.
So your strength score is what?
12.
12. Okay, so maybe.
Okay, hold it. 12.
Your dexterity's great.
How tall are you?
How tall is Linda?
I think she's 5'8" or 5'9". Let me quickly check here. I have it in my notes.
I really wish I was playing a Rune Knight. Just, how tall is he? Well,
5'9".
13 feet.
Okay, so you can jump 6 feet horizontally without a running start, or 12 feet horizontally with a running start.
Yeah, so you can make that jump then.
Oh, beautiful.
I miss one thing I miss about Caster. He had athletics. He could do that without it.
Long jumping without moving. Poof! Anyway,
It's just him giving
Yeah.
bird.
you can jump across. Make me a dexterity saving throw as you hit this roof.
I miss the
Okay.
health more. That massive health pool.
This is basically like if you're gonna slip when you hit this roof.
That would be a 26.
You're not. You hit the roof and you feel your foot like slide for a second, but you like catch yourself and you're like, okay, I'm good. And you kind of like, it's like the first feeling after you stepped onto a roof when you're like on the roof of an actual house. You're like, oh wait, and then you're like, okay, wait, no, we're good, and you start like actually walking.
It's 3 guards down with like placards going, should we chase after him? No, this is too majestic. I give it a 9.
That brings us to Gregory. Sorry, Grimshaw.
Yeah,
Sorry, you both start with GR,
Yeah, it's okay.
and I use you as GR and him as G. So like, wait, you.
I'm just stumbling in the street.
So as you're stumbling in the street, at this point, the guards, this group of 4, are effectively 5 feet away.
Hello, friends.
Hello. 2 of the lesser armed ones come up and just grab you by the arms.
Oh. So I stepped out for a piss and I seem to have gotten lost.
Make a persuasion roll.
Do reek of booze, so.
Yeah, maybe with advantage.
There's a reason why I
Yeah.
poured the booze on me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
That's still just a 10.
10? Okay.
Let's see how gullible they are.
Yeah, right?
Getting warm.
Did you want to drink or something?
That's okay. When we stop, I'll get some more water.
Grab you more water.
There's also ice cubes and stuff. Okay, so... No, that's 14. Yes. So, as you're saying this, a couple of the little guards around you are like, okay, whatever. And they're like, fine, we'll start dragging... They start, like, almost dragging you towards, like, a little... Almost like a little police box where they can lock you up.
Mm-hmm.
And then the actual, like, full-armored knight says, no. You're not just drunk, are you?
Mm.
We take him with us. And he starts walking away. At Eve, you can watch as Gregory, or Grimshaw gets grabbed by these 2 guards. They start dragging him one way, and then the knight says something, and they all start heading the opposite way. You guys are now heading, like, down this way. There's Allie, your turn.
We're gonna have a harder jailbreak in a bit that we have to do.
I'm just continuing along the rooftops, finding the easiest path possible, because I only have so much more time left as a cat. So I'm just trying to get over there as fast as possible.
You had 15 minutes.
No, I had 24 minutes.
24 minutes?
Yes.
Okay, 24 minutes, so you'd probably be down to like 15 then.
Okay.
Alright, so you're, like, she's here, so you're over here You're starting to check out these roofs to make sure they're safe and easy to move.
I'm only there at this point. I have
Well,
40 feet of
you're
movement.
following them. No, you're leading
I was
them. aren't
leading
you?
them,
Yeah.
yeah.
So Gregory's here.
Well, I just wanted to show them the path and.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So where
Then
are
you
you
were
then?
gonna take
So
off.
I would probably be right here once they've
Yeah.
seen the path.
Yeah. So
And,
what?
yeah, so I'm
at this
gonna
point
go
then.
like this way.
Okay. So then I'll put you. You'll be at the end of the building line here.
Okay.
Because you're not really doing anything else but moving, so you can basically
yeah,
dash.
Dash, yeah.
All right. Eve, you were watching Gregory Grimshaw get dragged away. Fucking. What are you doing?
Right. Grimshaw, you hear in your head, well, you need help now?
God?
Just piss yourself. They'll get you out of everything.
So what are you doing?
I guess I'm following him through the shadows.
All right, so make me a stealth check.
Mother girl.
Bo, bo, bo. These rules have not been treating us well.
No, not good one.
Oh, that's decent. Let's see. Stuff.
14. The guards see at an 18.
21.
21. Okay. Cool. All right, you're good. So you sneak out of the alleyway, and you can see down the road the other guard patrol that was like in the area has kind of started to poke their heads into the alleyways, heading to where you guys used to be. And then you kind of sneak along and get into the next set of alleys across that lead along like parallel to the path Grimshaw's being dragged.
Okay.
Great. Great.
Oh, I feel like I'm going after a cat.
All right. So you jump from roof to roof. To make this quicker, I'll say you both can be like, in this section now.
Yeah.
So you're on these roofs here. Which then brings us to Lola. That's the top of this whole initiative thing, so I think we should take our break now, because I need to pee.
Oh, there be enough
We're
room,
back.
but leave it.
Pack a tent.
So, all right, it was back at the top of the round, which was Lola.
Sorry?
Top of the round.
Right. So I'm hopping
Which
up
is not
buildings.
combat, for people listening. It's the party fragmented, and to keep things organized, we're in initiative order.
It's combat.
I'm worrying with myself over here in the buildings. So I will continue.
Alright, so you guys are like in this section now. Where would you like to go?
This is probably gonna be. That's probably gonna be the smaller jump than like over here. So like I'm gonna continue this way.
Okay.
But I probably will maybe go that. I'm trying to figure out which. I'll
Well-
probably pause in the corner to try and see with Gregory
you get
which
to
way.
this building.
Yeah,
This
the
turn.
best to go.
Yeah. Alright. Grimshaw.
You're screwed.
Okay. So we're going down that way?
You are being dragged by your arms this way.
It's the prison.
Towards the prison.
Yeah.
Is there view of any other guards right
Presently there is like you can see farther ahead. There's two in front of the actual prison gates. It doesn't look to be any other guard patrols in this immediate vicinity.
So they would have like a clear line of sight if anything was done.
Maybe not super clear, but they can see you. You're just not sure like how well.
He's wondering if he should fight out of this.
Voice
You do hear distant rumbles of thunder.
voice in my head.
Save.
If you can deal with the big guy currently with his hands on my shoulder, I can maybe do stuff with the two little guys. It'd have to be done really quick.
3 little guys.
There's one big dude and 3 little dudes.
I can maybe do stuff with the little dudes. Because my
Kinky.
At a free action, can I answer back?
Sure.
You got it.
I really need to stop drinking. And what I'm going to prepare though is the moment their hand is off, like something they've done something, I'm gonna ray of frost the ground, so it'll become icy behind me.
Okay.
I like it.
Shillelagh to
All right,
Shillelagh
Allie.
to
I'm not a druid.
What? Then that might be.
What are you up
awesome.
to?
Yes.
It's my turn?
Yep.
Oh, I'm.
So
cat-
you're
catting it.
at this roof. You watched Lola cross over here.
Yeah, okay, so I want to go across here to here, across here.
Okay.
Would that be my turn?
Um.
Like, is that like 80 feet, or is that like...
Okay, so wait. Your fingernail and your finger in different places. So you're going this like
I'm going,
this way.
yeah,
Okay.
along to there.
Okay. That jump will require an athletics check for you.
How hard is it?
Check.
It's a very, very far jump for her, being a cat.
Okay, well then instead of, if I look at it, if I look at it and it looks too long for me to make as a cat,
Yeah.
I'm gonna climb down.
Okay. So
Big
you climb down.
jump
Yeah.
turns human.
Having a climb means you just climb down.
Okay.
Let's
And
see if
then,
you can climb
so
things.
if I climb down and I'm
Turns
here
human.
now.
So we're looking at 10, 20, 30, 40-ish. So you have another 40 feet you want to dash.
Okay, yeah, I want to dash.
Well, I'll say another 30 because it's going down.
I have 30 feet of climbing. 30 feet of climbing movement, so wouldn't that count?
That's your speed.
Oh.
So basically just counting that climbing speed down is 10 feet.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay. So then, can I make it to here?
Yeah, so you can make it to there.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna cut across to there.
Alright.
And then that's,
Your turn.
yeah, that's it for me for the moment.
Eve.
Sorry, just
Oh,
one more question.
sorry, Yep.
Should I be rolling stealth or would my previous...
Would you like to roll stealth? You're a
I
cat.
would... I'm a cat, so they're probably not looking for me, are they?
It's up to you.
Are cats common here? Did you see other, like, are there other cats along our way?
I don't know.
Have you been looking for cats?
Haven't been paying attention.
What is a cat then?
Do you even know if they know what a cat is?
Yeah, no, you know what? I'm just gonna
That's
run across and hide around the corner.
Okay. So that's your Eve.
It's one of our demons.
That's a
Don't worry
large
about it.
squirrel.
Alright.
Hey,
Going
Jules, how
in.
I wondered about these
You're going in. Okay, what are you
on
doing?
the roof.
I am going to...
For visual repetition in your mind, picture Grimshaw in the middle.
Yeah.
There's a guard on each side of him holding his arms. There's a big full armored guard behind him, and another
Okay.
little guard in front of him.
And the big guard behind him, is he holding him?
No.
Oh, I thought the big
Well,
guy.
he has like his hand in your back, but like it's basically just like tapping, like to
So
make sure you don't
like
do anything.
that?
Yes.
Sorry, so with that in mind, Grimshaw, what did you want me to do?
Big guy.
Big guy.
Just something
Big
to the
guy?
big guy.
If you can do something with the big guy.
Alright.
Mage hand, drop his
Uh,
pants.
I will attack with my spear.
They'll
Using
go back to
as a
back.
parry, so I'll make an unarmed strike as part of the attack action. So I have a +2 bonus to my AC on the start of my next turn. Until the start of my next turn.
Alright, 3 of us made it through this. Yeah. 2 of them are gone.
Well, we might have to do another prison break.
Prison bait? Prison bait?
Yeah, prison break.
One second, Jocelyn.
The great prison breakup.
Run me through it one more time.
So I'm gonna use my spear weapon,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna do an unarmed strike. But I'm gonna use my agile parry,
Okay.
so I gain a +2 bonus to my AC until the start of my next turn.
Okay, so roll to hit then.
That's 2 attacks.
We brought.
You're in combat now.
I know.
Ooh.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Yeah!
Coming in like a hero.
Where have all the good guys gone? I need a hero. But they gotta be bold.
19.
Both hit.
Okay.
Really sad if they didn't. Would be like, oh crap.
Yeah. And on that note, I'll run away.
Well, he's fully armored. Okay, so
19.
you hit.
It's like hitting.
Yep.
You gotta deal damage still.
Pardon?
You gotta deal damage still.
I know.
Okay. Sorry, you said you were gonna run away, so like, you said that like hurt them.
No, I was kidding.
Okay.
If they didn't hit, I would run away.
Oh, okay.
You'd be some kind of god if they didn't hit.
So, natural 20.
There are some like wearing a lot of armor. They may hit, but they may not do damage.
Oh. Or just
25. For
Total?
the,
that's the difference.
for the spear.
25. Oh, that's critical, right?
That's
Okay.
actually
So
the shield. It's actually one higher than what's
Yeah.
on there.
And
that's a lot of fucking damage.
4 for the unarmed strike.
Okay.
29 total.
Now, sorry, we said that. I said the. That's a lot of damage. Flex seal.
So after these amounts of hits, you can see this guy is like fucked. Not down, but he like very close.
29 hit points. Probably got 30 total.
What would you like? No, that was your attack.
And my bonus
And your
action.
bonus action. You can still move. But if that's your turn, that's your turn.
He'll fucking hit me.
So actually, what we're gonna do now? That was surprise round. So now I'll roll actual initiative for everyone
Oh, okay.
because we're gonna deal with this fight
Because I
concentrated
have the
here.
prepared action, guys.
Yeah, you're gonna go now.
So I'm gonna ray of frost. I'll ray of frost the ground. So basically, the guards around me will have slippery ground.
Okay.
Should I roll? Sorry, are we
Breaks her
keeping the same initiative for me? And
No, roll. You two are getting individual initiatives for this.
Oh man, that'd
Okay.
be,
I'll
it'd
roll.
be funny if the armored guard falls, he kills himself by the fall.
He lands on my spear.
impales himself and then just goes sliding.
I mean,
Bowling.
technically, right now, you could potentially ping him with a rock and he could die.
Okay, Grimshaw is very bad hand-to-hand combat. I could kick him in the nuts to death.
You could nut him to death, yeah.
My god, the
Nuts.
cat comes up and just like.
The cat's way too far away from
I
this
know,
now,
but can
unfortunately.
you imagine? It was so funny that it's like, oh, he died by
Okay,
a cat.
Grimshaw.
19.
19. Okay.
Mwah.
Eve.
15.
You don't know
15,
what
okay.
that does, I mean,
Yes, I do.
you walked away.
Alright,
That was
so
my monkey roll. Oh,
you made
no.
icy ground?
Yeah.
So difficult terrain. It's your turn.
I'm going to hold until after the guards move. Like my hand will be, because I've still got judgment, my gun. So it's gonna kind of move to it so that the moment basically the moment the two guards are holding, the moment they move, I can basically like blast one in the leg and then blast the other with a ray of frost.
Okay. So you're gonna hold attack action.
Yeah.
Cool. That makes it the big guy's turn, and he is going to.
Oh, fun.
He's gonna cry and sob like a baby for getting hurt so much.
Actually, he's going to reach into a pouch.
He's got a potion.
As a reaction, I want to break the bottle.
I like the way you did it.
Well, that's why I thought you. That's why I thought you did it like that.
No, so you could just.
Oh, I just thought you did it so you could kind of. My thought was boggle,
Nah.
because that's how a lot of people when they do like. That's how I've seen like a lot of the homemade potions done. They'll do it like that and they shake it up.
No, once you get to the higher level potions, it's too hard to read them.
Yeah.
You can still do it if you get one of those triangular bottles.
Yeah.
Because it's got a wider base on the bottle.
So the problem is I got the triangular bottle, but it completely filled up.
Okay, so he spent his turn downing a drink.
Damn it.
That brings us to Eve.
Kick him in the balls.
Stunning strike.
Go! Yeah, effectively what happened is you stabbed him a bunch, punched him, he popped a healing potion, drank it, threw it on the ground, and like stared you down.
Alright,
I mean, I've seen
put it
prison
in.
movies.
Huh?
I've seen prison movies.
Yeah.
Well, no, sorry, Grimshaw's seen prison.
Kick him in the balls.
No.
Would this be an easier time for her to hit him since he's on ice?
She's on ice too, though, isn't she?
No, it doesn't go up that. My ray of frost would just go. It doesn't go up that far. It's not. It's just.
Well,
a
remember,
cantrip.
you're in the middle, so it can't just do a T. It's got to do like a whole circle.
Yeah.
So she would
22
be
to
in.
hit.
Okay.
That hits.
Never mind.
In the
But it won't
ball.
last too long, thankfully.
Oh.
Show no
Maybe a shower
mercy.
today.
Pop a testicle.
Yeah,
Nice
warm.
cold shower
I think-
before bed.
15
Well,
damage with
If you
spear.
want to really cool off, you take a
15?
warm shower because that will.
15.
Alright, he is
The
down.
Ambient temperature around you cooler.
Yeah.
And I'm turning to the next guy who's holding on to my stupid ass friend,
Okay.
and I'll do an unarmed strike.
Okay.
I just realized that you have second level spell slots. We could have had passive. Oh no, we can't.
I don't have passive tricks.
No, we can't because you wouldn't have the second level.
22 to
He
hit.
just doesn't have it.
I don't have
20 that hits.
passive tricks.
You can't get it as a druid.
I'm sure I can, but I don't have
I think
it.
so. No, that's what I was gonna say. If I'd known that, I'd be like, passive
6
trace.
damage.
Okay.
Oh no, because I don't have any second level spells.
Yeah, you.
Because
yeah.
I'm only a second level
yeah.
druid.
And I have my agile
That's
parry
what-
back up, so
that's
my
why my
armor
brain was
class
confused.
is 17.
Alright.
Because I'm a third level spellcaster, but I'm only a second level druid. So
Look at you.
How much damage do you do again? Sorry.
Oh, fuck me.
8?
Oh, the second one?
Yeah.
6.
6, okay.
6.
Cool.
Show no mercy.
Okay.
Pop a testicle.
Alright, now
Alright,
it's
punch him in the groin.
the first card's turn.
So you hear 1, 1, 2, 3. So this guy on this side. So that would be the one opposite of the one she just tapped.
What the heck?
Is going to turn and attack you because so far, actually no, you cast a spell. What does Ray of Frost take?
It is a. I have.
If you're
Herbal somatic.
Okay, so yeah, you had to say something in order
Yeah.
to cast it, so they know you cast a spell.
Yeah.
So they're gonna attack you.
Would that trigger the action I prepared then?
Well, he hasn't moved away from you.
Well, I was prepared for once they did something.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So basically, at the same time he's attacking me, Judgment just comes up and just like fires.
Okay.
Yeah, it's disadvantage because it's close. Oh, natural one.
Oof.
that one's cocked.
No, it's not.
Not-
The
Oh,
one
the
is not
natural
cocked.
one is
Yeah.
not cocked. No. I don't understand how that can.
What?
I
It
just
doesn't make any sense.
At that
the-
closer range?
Yeah, the person standing right next to them. Like, how can you miss? You can't miss.
It's not about them missing. It's like at that closer range. If someone's got a bow on you, like this close,
Yeah.
you can push it out of the way, or you can get it like
Yeah.
aside, or you can move. Like at that closer range, there's easier chances to move away, which is weird.
And I'm
than you think. That too.
so drunkenly like I just shoot next to his foot like.
Okay, so you shot. Ray of Frost would have been a bonus action. So
No, that the gun's the bonus action.
guns bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Ray of Frost is the main action.
are you gonna do both or no?
Yeah.
'Cause I think-
Oh, do both. So I'll do the one that the other one's targeted at the guy who you just hit. So.
Okay.
Because I'd set it up so like basically both.
double sides.
Yeah. 5 plus 11.
Does not hit.
Nope.
So you Ray of Frost, and like with the gunshot, it goes just a little wide.
Yeah. More
Um,
ice just across the ground.
So given that,
Well. Fuck.
9 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. Is the next one's turn. The one that Eve shot. Or stabbed, rather.
Yeah.
It's 18 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. Oopsie. Okay, you go over there. Motherfucking. Roll.
I feel a disturbance in the blood.
7 points of damage.
Thank God for temporary health.
Yeah.
Well, if I had done all that, like that healing, I'd be down.
And I'd be carrying another corpse. Great.
Just leave me. Just leave my dead body.
Okay. Then the last one, the one that's in front of you, is going to turn around and. You're pretty fucked up, so I think he's going to move to. Try and knock you down.
It's fair.
This will be a non-lethal.
Okay.
That's going to hit. 18, 19, 20, 21 to hit.
Yep.
7 points of damage.
Still up.
Okay. That brings us back to the top of the round, which is Grimshot. Fucking brain.
I've got to shoot my way out. So I guess first action, the one who just tried. I'll move my hand up to the one that just tried to hit me. And be like, chill out, man. So this is the Ray of Frost.
Okay.
That's a 9, so that won't hit.
Nope, that will not hit.
And then this is Judgment to the other guy on my side still.
So you're basically doing this now?
Yeah.
Okay.
But Judgment's good if it hits. It also pushes the person 5 feet back.
Okay.
Which on ice... that is a 14.
That will hit. No, it won't. I'm sorry, no.
So 15 is the
That's action, bonus action?
Yep. That's all I can do.
Alright.
Well, because are they? Because they're holding on to me. Or can I move?
Jocelyn's computer just shut down.
Oh, okay, shit.
Give her a moment.
Okay. Well, in that case, in order to attack, they had to release you.
Okay. And then a waddle away.
You could just disengage and walk away.
Well, no, I would. Oh fuck! Because I already took my action bonus. Like, if I know that they let go, I would disengage it and then I walk away. I'm gonna wait till Jocelyn gets back.
Yeah, I'll wait for she comes back.
I am gonna try to move. Yes, they'll get attacks of opportunity, but my hope is that the ice will hopefully gum them up a bit.
Yeah.
If they try to grab onto me, it might make it difficult. Have you ever tried to grab onto a person on icy ground? Not easy.
a lot of waddle.
I wonder if she could just rejoin the call.
I think so.
Do you want us to?
Yeah, you guys can do something. We'll wait for Dust to come back.
Because otherwise, I'm just doodling dirty
Yeah.
pictures.
Just hammer and a dog eat. That's fine.
So,
I was playing Cookie Clicker.
it would be. Oh, where's the initial order for you guys? Allie. Yeah. So basically, at this point, you two are like on this roof, and you're
I got
over
to
here.
there, yeah. So it would probably
So
go
those
to those
two,
two.
yeah. So what would you guys like to do? You are currently, just so Jason can be aware of your location, because I don't think he's looking. You two are both here.
I say we get to the corner, look around for guards, and then see if we can either cross over to the other buildings or get down. Whichever.
To the corner.
To look down here.
Yeah, because I went to this corner and then I climbed down.
How far is that gap?
Or to over here to climb down inside the alley.
How far is the gap?
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's probably a good, actively, probably a good 10 feet, realistically like 8. No,
Oh, we can
no,
do
sorry,
that.
it's probably more like 12.
I can still do it from a running start.
Yeah, I think I can do it from a running start
Yeah,
too.
you both can make 12 feet with a running start.
Alright, so let's go. But then is that the same distance? How far is that one?
That's a lot longer. That's an actual like street tree, so that's a 30-foot like. Yeah.
I'm thinking
Actually, it probably
Okay,
goes,
yeah,
it
we're-
probably comes down to like 20, but still.
Yeah, we'll
Maybe
drop
we should
down
go
into
down in
we'll
the
drop
alley.
into the alley then.
So maybe come to this corner here, and then we'll drop down like in between, like right there. Does that work for you? Where it's like covered?
All right, so I need you both to make me athletics checks to get down. Gregory with disadvantage because you're carrying the.
What if I just throw him
Would
down?
it need dexterity to get down?
I'm kidding.
You just throw him, you're good.
Oh, I thought it
Throw
would
him.
dexterity to get down, but it's athletics because you're
Athletics.
climbing.
Climbing.
Okay.
Again, like I said, if it's in like a heavy forest where there's a bunch of stuff around, yeah, you could parkour. But this is
So that
old
would be a
English
13.
buildings, not Assassin's Creed.
That would be a 13.
13. Okay.
10 plus 3.
Hold on. I got a better idea.
What's up?
Can I lower him with rope?
Yeah.
I'll be down too. Like I could go down first.
Yeah, and then when I lower him with the rope, you
With
Hello again.
13, do I get down?
Hey guys.
I mean, no matter what, you'll get down. Just
Do I get
depends
down
on.
with any damage?
No. You get down without taking any damage.
Because
Okay.
my worry is I feel like climbing down with athletics with him on me, and then we both come plummeting down and potentially meet on top of it.
How, you said it's 2 stories, so if he's dangling him over the edge, can I, like, somewhat reach him to catch him, or no?
I mean, you can stay at the bottom floor and, like, wait for him to come down to where you are and, like, help him down.
Worst case, you break his fall.
Yeah.
Do we want to use rope, or do you want to just kind of dangle and then drop him? I feel like dangle and drop.
I feel like the rope's the best option.
Like,
Alright.
what is it, 20 feet?
20. It's a 25-foot-ish, and then you would hold him over, and he's like 5, or down rather. He's like 5'7", 5'8" at this moment.
That's like a 10-foot drop.
Yeah, he could still take a d6 of damage, and
Okay.
that could
Get
potentially
your
be bad.
rope
So.
out. You're like, I just healed him, people. We're
Yeah.
like that.
Well,
It's
that
like,
and
we're getting real close now. Like we're
Well-
real close.
Well,
so
I'm also looking at how well of a condition do the other guy, Tyrion, whatever, wants this guy back
Teon.
in.
Teon.
I'm pretty sure he would appreciate us more if we didn't fuck with his client as much.
he
as
just wants him to
possible.
be alive.
Yeah.
Is the biggest thing because we can heal him, but he's got to be alive. So.
Alright, get your rope out, sir.
I got my rope out. Athletics to lower, am I take it? Or strength?
First, make a sleight of hand to tie the rope.
Oh crap! Should have gotten somebody to tie the knot for me.
I have a +5 of that. I should have tied the knot.
22.
Okay, okay, that's pretty good. So you do manage to actually tie a decent knot on. Being a sailor, you're actually not that bad at tying
Yeah.
knots.
Shit, my sleight of hand's only 3.
So you've got a rope tied around him. You're trying to lower him down. It would probably take the rest of your turn to get him down.
It's fine. It's down safely.
Yeah. So now, Lola, you have like the benefactor like in your hands, basically.
I dropped it. I put it down on the
I
ground.
dropped
That's why I clarified my language. I set him down on his feet so I'm not actively holding him just in case guards come around the corner or something. I want my hands free.
Okay.
He can stand. I mean, he
Yeah,
has
he's
some
not
health.
crippled. He can stand.
So, like, if we're just waiting for him to come down, he's standing beside me.
Okay. Back to the fight.
How you doing, Jocelyn?
I'm magic.
Whoa.
Oh, just to clarify, I threw the rope down afterwards so she can wind it up as I climb.
What just happened?
Alright, I'm winding
Nothing. You're
up.
just very loud. I'm gonna turn you down just a little bit.
It doesn't take a whole lot, but
Whatever.
just
Whatever.
clarifying.
Sounds of dropping it.
Just clarifying here. I'm not leaving the rope up on the roof.
Cool.
Imagine
Alright,
somebody puts it on the last
So
one.
now I'll start trying to move back.
Okay. Yeah. So it was the end of your turn.
Back down to the guard.
You had attacked and you were going
So
to.
it's right by your foot, your right foot.
For me? Oh, okay.
Sorry, Alex dropped the dice.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
by your
Um,
right foot, who's now sideways.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I was just because now that she's back, now I'm gonna try.
Okay.
We'll do the
So you're gonna step back, so they're gonna get attacks of 2
where
against
the
you.
trying to awkwardly stepping over the armored guy like.
Excuse me.
2 attacks. One's gonna hold back.
I don't like it when you make noises like that.
Oh no, I'm probably
You didn't disengage?
Can't.
I didn't realize that they'd let go of me. Otherwise I would have.
18 to hit.
Well, that hits.
5 points
Oh,
of
down.
damage. Okay. So then the other attack goes 6. 9 to hit. You're prone, so disadvantage. No, they don't hit.
What would be advantage? No, if they're are they?
Oh, if they're melee, then it's advantage, so
Yeah.
it's 14. So no.
Yeah, that hits.
It hits you?
My AC's 14.
Oh shit.
So that's one
So
fail.
it's-
Or two.
2 fails, critical.
No.
I already have a backup character.
You always have backup characters.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that was the knight who's dead, which brings us to Eve. Grimshaw has backed away from the 3 guards that had him surrounded, and 2 of them knocked him down. Did I say Gregory again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah.
No.
I'm basically just laying on top of the knight, just.
Yeah. So you watch Grimshaw back out, and he get knocked unconscious and stabbed.
The nice thing is, if I die, you guys have 4 days of magic items, of those 2 magic items, before they disenchant.
I preferred if you didn't.
If he's out of range of the 2 guards?
No. He's basically right between them.
So if I move him, he gets hit again.
Huh?
So if I move him, he gets hit again?
There's one guard that didn't take an attack of opportunity, so there's one chance that they could hit him again. Actually, let me double check the rules for attack of opportunity. I want to check something real quick.
I think if you're forcefully moved, I don't think
It doesn't
you can.
count,
Yeah,
yes.
I don't think that can happen. Like they can take an attack on her, but not on him. I don't know.
Yeah, I wasn't unclear on that one.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, let's double check and make sure we're doing it right.
Yeah.
Choose a target, determine making an attack roll, unseen targets, ranged attacks, melee, opportunity attacks. Everyone's constantly watching for a chance to strike an enemy who is fleeing or passing by. Such strike is called an opportunity attack. You can make an opportunity attack. Hostile creature that you can see moves out of your reach. Technically, you're no longer hostile.
Okay.
Very unhostile.
Yeah.
He's almost an object.
Yeah, it has to be a creature that's provoked the action. You didn't provoke the action. So you can drag him, but
Well,
yeah.
if I can, I'd like to throw him on my back and run.
Yeah, you could do that. Make me a
I'm doing it.
make me a strength check real quick just to pick him up.
Check or saving throw?
Check.
Check. Check, check, check. 17.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. You like sling Grimshaw over your shoulder and start running.
I
You
think that I am going to use Step of the Wind here, if I may.
Okay. Does that negate attack opportunity?
I'm just gonna take a look here. I can use 1 key point to take the disengage or dash action
Okay.
as a bonus action, and your jump distance is doubled for the turn.
So you can dash or disengage.
Now I'm disengaging.
Cool. Yeah, so you throw Grimshaw on your back, step of the wind, and you're out.
See ya, bitches!
The ice is probably gone too.
Huh?
Is the ice gone or?
You're unconscious. Actually, no, you're not unconscious. So, no, so you are unconscious, but the spell does not require concentration. I mean, it's Ray of Frost probably wouldn't last that long anyway, so it probably would have gone by now.
And I'm literally gonna sign that from see you, bitches.
Okay. Alright, so you take off running.
Yep.
I guess.
Alright, so
Let's save it throw?
Yeah.
That's what it says.
Success. Alright, back to everyone else. We'll get to you guys in a second, because you're running for your lives now.
Oh, heck yeah!
Actually, you know what? Before we go back to you guys, since you're running with him, where are you going? Like, you have a picture of the full map,
dear
right?
Lord.
I'll send you a picture of the full map.
If only they had big trash
Thank you.
cans.
Okay, place.
I'm gonna
Unfortunately,
play my
all
tiny
of
little
this on my
D20 where they
phone.
are.
Oh, I was gonna say, if we put that where we need to go, and then, yeah, that's where they are.
Need to roll a natural 20 so I get 1 health and I come back up.
Okay, so you guys are where the D20 is, and then where everyone else is trying to go to is where the orange building in front of Alley is.
Okay.
So if you want to mark on the map where you are and like send it back, it's cool.
I don't know how to do that in MSN Messenger.
Okay, then I don't know. When you get to the crossroads, you're going to go. Let me take a picture real quick. Are you going to go left or right?
If you're facing rolling a d8.
The d20?
Jesus Christ.
What?
If you're looking at the picture,
Yep.
we're gonna go right.
Okay. In front of the orange building.
Through the alleys?
No, that's left.
So towards the prison?
So,
Towards the yellow building.
That's the
So
prison.
that's towards the prison.
Okay, then yes.
Wait,
Like, into the alley there.
Okay, so you're gonna go into where that
The prison, but stepping into the alley.
into the block where that green building is.
We're all like, you're running into the prison.
Okay.
Yeah.
I brought him for you.
Here you go.
And she just throws me, hits my head hits last, and that's a failed death save. Snap.
Okay, so I need you to make another one. Basically, once she stops, that's when you make your next saving throw. That's cocked.
Fail.
Grimshaw is dead.
Fucking hell, Grimshaw.
Alright. So as you're running, you come to a stop and you're like you're trying to like ensure Grimshaw's okay. You're like, are you okay? Let's go. And then you realize he's not responding and not moving. She's crashing again?
she really
No, I'm here.
Just thinking.
I'm here.
Yeah, no, we're just waiting on your reply.
We're waiting on your reply.
Okay. Okay, one sec. Ah! Fucking son of a... well, I'm just gonna keep going because I can't do anything for him.
Are you taking him with you or are you dropping him?
No, I'm keeping him on my back.
Okay.
I'm hoping Allie can do something for him. I'm just gonna go straight through the alleys there.
Okay, so basically you're gonna make it to where that that next street is.
Yep.
And yeah. Make me a perception check. See if you see any guards first.
Third level?
Yeah.
Me too. You've got to be more hot because you're standing.
18.
18? Okay. From your current position, you do see there are a couple patrols of guards around, but they don't seem to be heading down this way. Like, one's going down towards the green building at the end of the road, and then turning, like, left. And the other one seems to be coming straight down the main road, passing everyone else. They are in a hurried rush to head that direction, though. So they're basically, these two patrols are heading in the direction you just came from.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm more worried about speed than being stealthy. So, I'll go straight across that main road
Okay.
between guards moving.
Into the next alleyway. So, we'll cut to everyone else now.
Yeah.
So you all are here. So you two and the benefactor are like right here. So you're right there.
And are you a cat still?
yeah, I think I only have a couple minutes left. Like,
Yeah, you're down to
basically,
like 2-3 minutes.
I'm just running to try to get behind the tavern
Okay.
before I pop back.
So you're just gonna be booking it across and into the
I'm
other
booking
alleys.
it, yeah, because
Okay.
I'm just trying to get there as a cat. Basically, like I'm just gonna fucking.
At this point, you
run.
being a cat, what I'll do is roll percentile. 50% up, you make it. 50% or 49% less, you don't. Like you'll turn into a cat like in the main road, or you'll sense it. You'll turn into a cat before you hit the main road, or turn into a person.
100.
Hey!
Fuck yeah!
Thank you. Hey, we needed that. I would high five you
Wow.
before.
What
You-
a good time to roll 100.
You make it across the road and into the alleyways behind
Like literally where
the
my
second
character
canoe.
is
Yeah,
standing.
literally where you are. And then as you get across, you're like, and you turn back and yourself. You like stumble the next few feet as like on all fours.
Yeah.
I'm alive.
That's
Right.
such good.
You two.
I'm
Right,
down still.
so,
Yeah. So make a acrobatics check, or athletics check rather. Sorry.
She'll look at you and be like, acrobatics.
excuse you, sir.
16 plus athletics 5, 21.
Oh yeah, you're fine. You actually climb down faster than she did. Like you're down within like
Yeah.
2 seconds.
That
It's
Let go.
you're basically holding on to
Let
it
go.
like shh. The video game version were like shh, and you're like that would hurt. You'd be hitting every single one of those poles on the way down. You're like, nah, I'm fine. It's like going down the scaffolding on a ship, basically. You're like, oh, I know this.
Fireman pole.
Fireman pole with additional things.
Okay, so we're gonna make you two go at the same time now because you're
Okay,
both in
cool.
the same position.
Oh, yeah.
So what are you doing?
So we're going to come to the edge, like to the corner, and we're gonna see if we see or hear any guards.
And then
right?
book it.
And then if we don't, then we're gonna book it. Are we thinking to go across into like this alley here?
That's the path I took.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like if we go across and then through that alley and then kind of like through these alleys. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
So we're gonna like look for guards to go from here over there, like that little cross.
who's making the perception check?
Not it.
Whoever's making it is making it with advantage because the other person will be helping.
Okay.
Yep,
I'll make
still not
the
it.
perception check, I guess.
Yep, still not it.
Advantage is I rolled 2, right?
Yep.
Yep. Take the higher.
That's even better.
Oh yeah.
18 and 5, so 23.
Okay, so you in this position, you can see there's a group of guards heading this direction from here, and then there is another group of guards heading this way. You also hear. Sorry, I'll move my hand up. A group of guards moving this way.
Okay, so those are moving the opposite way. Where's the other guards? There was
So
one
there's
there,
one
one
here,
there.
one here, and one here.
If we were going like stealthily across here, those ones couldn't really see us, right? Like
That
they're quite
depends on
far
your stealth
away.
rolls and their perception rolls.
Do you want to try stealth it? I mean, I don't feel like there's any that close to us. Well, except for these guys.
It
They're
is still
facing the
dark
wrong
out.
way.
Like it is dark. It is getting darker because the clouds from the storms
Because
are
of the
coming.
storm.
So you could attempt to do it, and then I could just use general perception rolls to see if they even see you.
I think we
So
should
instead of
attempt
stealthing
stealth.
or just for...
Just run it
Stealth.
and give the chance that they'll see you or not.
Alright.
I like that running option.
Alright, let's
close,
run.
I like,
Our stealths have been fucked, so like.
I like the fact how close we are to the tavern. That's going to become Tyrion's problem.
We're just gonna
You'll
book
just get a
it.
ping. I just sent you the.
Awesome.
Neither of us are very
Good at rolls.
ancient people. They saw us. Fuck.
It's a 4. They did not see
They
you.
did not see us. Hey!
It's a 4.
Okay, bye.
They would have needed a minimum of 10 to see you, basically, is the way I did it.
Awesome. So we went
So,
through there, and then you see our.
All I pictured happening is one of them farted and the guy next to him went, really?
Yeah, realistically. You guys like, go, go, go! You run across the road. The other guy's like, really? Now? Okay, so you guys
So-
bolted across
It
to.
wasn't even a quiet one.
Yeah.
Let it rip.
Just so you know, because you're a third person. Because the guardian guards here would be able to kind of see through that way. So if we're in
Well, by the
here,
time you guys
we're
make
gonna
it,
go
those
this
guys, like,
way,
Beyblade?
like that.
Dude,
so
you have to
we're
go
over
catch
here,
These
right?
buildings are all like
Yeah.
chalk, chalk, chalk. There's like no room between them.
Okay.
There are a couple little paths there.
Yeah.
But just so you know,
Oh,
like that's
great,
the
now
way
that
we're
they-
trying to go to get like over
Okay,
here, and
so
we're
you
going
would have come
through
like up this
like
way.
really stealthy little tiny.
At this
places
point,
way.
I'll basically give you one more perception roll at this spot here.
There.
Um,
See where the X is. Okay.
yeah, and then that's across the street to the.
To like make the perception to go
Oh, yeah.
across to the
Make
tavern.
your perception, see if there's guards, and then you can go if you want.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so
That's the other guy.
Okay.
roll with advantage.
Roll with advantage.
Maybe Tyrion can save
That
you.
would be
Maybe
a
Tyrion
16.
can save you.
Tion.
Nice.
What was it?
16.
16? Okay. So the 16,
Greg just going.
there
"Oh,
are
is the entire
patrols in
clerk?
this area.
Actually, a cleric.
Kind of heading this
I'm gonna lose
direction.
cleric. You can only make them
So there's
go
one
up.
coming your way.
Just,
Um,
we can.
Okay.
So you,
Just we can.
given the time, it would probably take another 5 minutes for them to cross in front of you. And then you don't know if there's another one coming or not. But you know that 5 minutes from now, that one will be like right in front of you.
So I feel like we wait it out in the shadows till the one that's 5 minutes away passes and then see if there's another one. You good with that?
Yep.
All right.
Or because we have him, do you want to just try and look it? But I feel like we'll be seeing.
We'll wait.
Okay. We're gonna wait in the shadows.
All right. Back to you, Eve. I will send you a picture of your current position.
Okay. So I'm gonna keep running through the alley. Actually, so I'm in that next group. So I'm actually gonna cross, sort of.
I haven't sent you a picture yet. 1 second, let me send you the picture.
Where are you headed? Like, where are you headed?
She's trying to get to us.
I'm headed to you guys.
There's
It
a
went
dead
sideways.
body. Go to the hotel.
Take it properly, please, you piece of shit. There we go.
She can't hear you right now.
Send. So you're where the red D20 is.
Okay, 1 second. Yeah. Pause, please.
Eat or something.
Oh, I go all the way down there. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a lot of open space.
Yeah. There's the big bell tower in front of you, and then more buildings across from that, where Ali, Lola, and Gregory just crossed through.
There you go. That's the last image. I already have a character.
All right.
The group of buildings just before the bell tower.
The one that you're in?
No. Where the bell tower is, you have that arrow there, Rob?
Yeah.
Can I cross there?
There are alleyways you can use to get over there. Yeah.
But to get over there,
Yeah,
you
I'd
still
rather
have
do
to
that.
pass a big
Okay.
open
Would you like to do it
space.
stealthily, or are you just gunning it?
Megan, you confused?
What?
Just asking if you're confused.
Me? No.
Okay.
Why?
Well, I'll do that sort of stuff. Do I see anybody coming when I get
Make a perception
close
roll.
to the edge? Oh boy.
You would see where that arrow is. That is a guard patrol, but just make a perception roll to see if you see any other ones.
Alright. Let's pull up. D&D on again. Perception. 16.
16? Okay. Yeah, you can see the one patrol coming up. And then down the road you see other ones heading kind of towards the direction you just were coming from. And then there is one crossing, I know you can't see this, in front of where the main gate is.
Okay.
So it's heading down. Let's say down. It's heading towards where your guys' inn is, like that big main road there. There's one going that way, and then one going
Right.
down the main thoroughfare, going towards where you made the commotion.
Cotton.
What?
Shit. I'm just gonna book it.
All right.
Try and time it properly.
I'm gonna eat my sandwich.
Yeah, you've time.
Yeah.
His death sandwich.
10 total.
Yeah, it kinda is.
So as you
We're
run,
slowly running toward death.
as you run across the main thoroughfare with Grimshaw over your shoulders, you again begin to hear the sounds of a little bell, ding 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 ding, as the guard patrol that was just heading down the main thoroughfare turns around, and they have eyes on you.
Yeah.
So I figure you're just gonna keep going, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. So you head off into the alleyways, and the guards are hot on your heels.
My next character's a healer.
It's always what happens. The first character that dies makes a healer.
Well, no, I'd already because other people always play healers. I was like, you know what? If Grimshaw dies, I'm making a non-cleric healer.
All right. So you headed across. You have guards on your tail.
And
This is
non-
becoming a chase. I need you to roll me initiative.
Okay. I'll just remind you I've got 40 foot movement.
Cool. Oh yeah, so you'll pace them no matter what. Never mind.
She is carrying a dead body.
Yeah, that's not much though.
It's amazing what your life amounts to. That's not much.
Yeah, so never mind. You don't need to roll initiative. If you can move 40 feet, you can outpace them relatively quickly. Considering you're double dashing, you're moving 80 and they're only moving 60.
They're all here. Did anyone hear a meep meep?
Yeah.
So with that said,
Yeah, with that done, it's back to you two.
when that bell started ringing
Yeah.
near her, did the guards that were near us start moving faster?
Yeah.
Yes, they did. They would indeed.
And they're focused on getting to like
Yeah.
over here, right? So once they move past us, do we see any other guards coming down that way
Make a perception check.
with advantage?
Yes. Because Gregory's helping you.
18.
18? Yeah, you don't see any more guards coming. It seems like... Actually, what you do, you don't see, but you hear. What other guards are coming down this way along this path have taken a beeline through this
Yeah, we're
alleyway.
booking it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so you run across the street. There's really no issue with this one, but you run across the street and get to the back alley.
And we're getting to behind where Ali is like potentially
Yeah.
just
And
right
use the
behind.
and use the benefactor as a battering ram on the back door.
No, we just have to knock 3 times.
Yeah.
Benefactor's door.
And petrification.
Eve!
Yes.
You're looking at the battle map, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna do something. To make all of our lives easier.
Will it though?
Make all of our
I'm
lives
gonna
easier.
just supersize it.
To make all of our lives easier. A wizard points his finger and casts a fire bolted.
Oh, hey.
Okay. So this D20 is you.
Yep.
You are
I see it.
currently, like, here.
Yep.
There is a guard patrol you can hear coming towards you. And there's a guard patrol coming from
Okay.
behind you.
You want some more babies for the guards?
Yes.
Babies.
Here's have some babies. I want babies.
Like directly behind me?
Not like directly behind you, they're probably a good 30 feet behind you. Maybe 40.
Okay.
Thank you, Megan.
We're doing a triangulation
Now for your
pattern. Am I near a building that I could climb?
Yes, all these buildings are climbable, it just depends on how much you want to climb.
Keep in mind you're carrying somebody.
That too.
I know.
See garbage can just throw them in.
Ay.
Dumpster Grimshaw.
Make me a perception check.
Oh, that's good. 1 second here.
That's okay.
That's more than enough love.
All the guards.
That is 22.
22. Okay. As you're heading into this alleyway, you can see that these buildings being a little bit more politically inclined than the ones in the main thoroughfare. They have things like, what do you call them? The patches for ivy?
Trellises.
Trellises. They have like trellises set up to like catch ivy and grow plants along the sides of the buildings. They have those big wooden shutters for windows. So there are extra steps you can use here to get on top of buildings if you would like to.
I'm climbing you.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
I didn't think so.
I guess our bag of holding is gone, isn't
4 days.
4 days.
it?
And I can't do acrobatics.
Nope.
I hope we don't have
Okie doke.
4 days. Alright, well, it's enough at least for us to get back and like take stuff out and regroup.
Let me double check that.
We have a lot in it.
Because monks might be able to do
We've
that.
got about 4 days to empty
Yeah.
and sell
I
everything.
do parkour.
And we can't really sell it in this city. We have to like fuck out
Yeah,
so
all my-
quick.
All the plans I had originally were because we could wouldn't be able to sell in the city if I was
You're
alive.
an Acrine.
Because I could, if I was alive, I could have melted everything down to ingots and coins.
If you were alive.
But
if
you
it's all
not.
Dark pieces or candelabras and things like that's worth more as
But
made stuff.
It's all gold.
Whoop.
We all only grab gold stuff.
No extra foot. When you're climbing, swimming, you're crawling. No extra foot. Oh! Interesting. As the game's option, climbing a slippery vertical surface or one of few handholds requires successful athletics check. Okay, yeah, cool. Okay, cool. Yeah. If it's difficult to climb like you have been, or slippery, or something like that, or like sheer vertical, the rules is written are saying it's up to the DM to be like, hey, Now make a strength check. So these buildings have been difficult to climb, but on active climbable surfaces, every foot just costs an extra foot. So every 5 feet is just like an extra foot. But you do still need to make a check, because it is still difficult to climb these buildings. So what'd you get?
Okay, so, sorry. I got 19.
19? It was athletics, right?
Yeah.
Yes. 19, okay, yeah. You managed to use the wooden shutters and these trellises to climb up onto the roof. Currently on top of the roof there.
Okay.
The one guard. I wonder what the night sky looks like.
Yeah.
Is that a person on a roof?
Is it kind of the same roof spacing as the other roofs were?
Actually, no. These ones are, for the most part, like side to side. Like there is no gap here. They're like, think of London.
Oh wow. Okay, well I'm just gonna go for a short stroll. Close to the ground.
The only
Close to
gaps
the roof.
are on the map. There's only gaps here, and yeah, that's it. So basically, you can come along this side,
Yeah.
and then you're basically right in front of the second saloon. You'll take a
My
minute.
body's incredibly throwable right now too. So
So you are 2 stories up, looking down at the second saloon now, with alarm bells ringing.
Okie doke. I'll climb down from there.
Bang, bang, bang. We got things on our tail.
All right, so make another athletics check to climb down.
Throw him first and then just butt drop off to him. Just like,
what's she gonna do? Kill me more?
Oh, by the way,
Like,
he said twice.
You're officially more dead.
Making sure I just rolled on that one.
oh no.
Oh, yeah, so as you go to climb down, you immediately lose your grip and tumble 20 feet down, taking...
If I'm on her back, would I cushion her fall?
No. You would make it worse.
My gun's still a thing, so it's.
10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Hope that's your gun and not rigor
oh, she
mortis.
only had like 14.
It only,
So-
it only
Oh,
takes.
so what was that? It was 10?
10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. I'm for help.
Oh, at least she's not
So
down.
you guys actually being back there, you would hear the alarm bells ringing, and then just down the alleyway outside you hear a...
Peek around the corner.
You peek around the corner and you see Eve laying flat on her back, Grimshaw sprawled out in the middle of the road.
Do I see any guards?
Not at present. It looks like most of them are heading, you can see like a couple down here heading like this way.
Okay, I'm gonna run out and help
I'm
him.
gonna. Yeah, I'll peel my ass off the floor, up the ground.
'Kay.
Grab Grimshaw and start limping.
So I'll say at this point you help her up, you grab Grimshaw and run to the alleyway.
Yeah. And then we knock on the door.
Yeah.
I got somebody else to help.
So
Yeah,
you
I've not quit.
knock on the door. Maybe 3 seconds later, the door opens, revealing, not Teon, revealing the small female halfling, wearing the ash gray jackets and purple shirt, beige pants and stuff. She sees you all and just opens the door, waves you all inside as quick as possible.
You run inside.
I'm the dead parrot sketch from Monty Python. He's alive! He's only sleeping. He's dead! Stone cold dead!
As you get inside, you can hear out in the main room, you can hear music playing and people talking. Like, it sounds exactly like it has every time you come in here. But you are currently sitting in the kitchen,
Oh, I'm back in my original form too.
which is comprised of, cooking pots and small burning fires and soup cauldrons and all these other makeshift ingredients and cooking utensils.
I could use a drink.
The halfling takes the benefactor from you and helps them to a seat in the back corner. As they put them down, they walk over to a pantry door and open it up, and outside you can already downstairs you can already hear the sounds of shuffling and boxes and things being moved. She looks to all of you and goes, "Okay, we have very limited time. We have to go right now."
I'm in.
I just kind of gesture to Grimshaw, who's still over my shoulder, and lift his head. Can something be done with this?
He's not dead, he's just mostly dead.
Allie? I feel like that's on you. Anything that
Nothing I can do. No. If he's dead, nothing.
I do not specialize in dead people. Well, I don't specialize in making dead people not dead.
Let's just bring him with us and see what happens.
Alright.
So
Because maybe somebody can.
Yeah.
she takes the benefactor and leads them downstairs.
You guys
You
have
all
a rug
behind.
to wrap me in.
As the last of you enters into the corridor, the orc, the half orc, walks in from the main room, closes the pantry behind you, and then you hear ka-tunk as something's put in front of the pantry. All the light sources are coming through the shutters. It's just blocked. You have led down a set of stairs, and you are entered into a very roughly dug out cavern, where you see Teon currently like pushing boxes out of the way, what look to be big crates full of actual like foodstuffs, revealing a half dug out, like maybe 4 foot tall hole.
Crap.
We're getting shoved in the hole.
Crawling through a hole.
So it looks like you were successful. Thank you very much. Come on, let's go. And, like he waves to the benefactor and like go. Like they go into the hole and just start crawling. Normally we would just let you go from here and be like, fuck off. However, you know a lot about us, so you should come with us.
We'll lay a robe down and lay Grimshaw on top of it and like sort of like tie it around him so that we can drag
Dog
him through the
sled
hole.
style.
I like how you imagine everyone being so violently like with you, and you're like no,
Well, no,
I
that's-
want a blanket.
No, that's just me. No, the original, it's me on her back, just limply moving.
No.
And then just, no. Do you guys agree?
All right.
Yeah, we're gonna keep him with us until the shitstorms ended, just in case somebody can help.
So, you follow behind the benefactor, who is actually you follow behind Teon, who is following behind the benefactor, and the tunnel goes on for probably a good 15-20 minutes. It's a long crawl, and eventually you come out into a nice, cool basement made of solid stone bricks, full of beds, and there's a small cabinet with like medical supplies. It looks to be another building cellar.
Wish I was in a small cool basement.
Me too.
I mean, if there weren't a bunch of people in here, this would probably be a small pool basement.
Yeah. You're not that dead.
I know. I just like.
Wait,
just wanted
you're
to
saying
kill
he's
her.
just mostly dead?
So does this
partially
seem
dead.
like it's our final
This is going to be,
where we hunker down for now?
for now, this will be the best place for you to hunker down.
Okay.
Long rest?
Well, first I'm gonna I don't know, I'm gonna do a medicine check on Grimshaw. I still have a 2nd level spell, so maybe I can cure wounds him back to life, but basically
make a
this is
medicine check.
Allie being like, can I do anything about this? So, medicine check.
Let's see what he has to live for. What?
That's a 17.
Okay.
Oh.
So not only is he dead, but he
real
has
dead.
several broken ribs and even a couple broken fingers from the fall.
Okay.
So he is not just dead, he is injured.
My man.
My bad.
He's dead though.
So yeah, so I know I can't do anything about it at this point, so I'm gonna ask Teon if like do you know of anything that can
We don't really deal with those who can, bring people back to life. And you see the halfway go, I said that. My best bet, I would say, take him to the Temple of the Legion Mistress. I don't know.
Okay.
Usually when people die, they're dead.
They're dead. I know my dad can bring people back in some circumstances. I'm just not strong enough to do that yet.
One second.
Where are you from again?
I don't remember. My dad's a druid, so he has like reincarnation and stuff, so he can.
As
She's from the,
Where is he?
Oh, far away.
on the coast.
Not
nowhere
near
near.
here.
Other
yeah.
other coast, away from you.
Yeah.
At the
Far,
moment,
far away.
for fun. I mean, depending on how much it costs, raised as a fifth level spell, 500 VP for the material, so you've got 10 days.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
I'm gonna move up into Teon's face
Okay.
and put my spear under her chin and turn to Allie and say, what we did was way harder than what we were told, and our companion has lost his life. The least she could do is find someone to bring him back, or attempt to.
Translate for her.
Okay. That's a fair point. But seeing as you did succeed, yes, I could see that being necessary. I will do my best to find someone. But as to this exact moment, I don't have a clue. It's not something I can just pull out of my ass.
Cleric!
I need Allie to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Mr. Hanky, the Christmas cleric.
And now I introduce Grimshaw Jr.,
thank you.
Grimshaw's long lost son.
17.
I'm his long lost too, he's 17.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's just the
sorry,
exact
let's
same.
not plug we should do anything tonight because shit's going down outside. I feel like we should all have a rest, get our
We should
health
probably
back,
sleep.
and then see how it looks in the morning. You're having a nice rest.
Nothing but guards.
Did I feel something at least?
How about
I don't know.
guard at the window with the light? Nope.
The nice
We'll
thing
try
is,
tomorrow.
they can't locate objects because the objects aren't currently in this dimension. Like a whole, it's an alternate dimension.
Yes.
Yeah, we can probably take down the map.
Yeah, I'll change that in just a second. We need this.
What about the small child I brought with? What?
No, that's the wrong one.
Hey there,
There we go.
my name's Timothy. I believe in stabbing and smoking. I'm 5 years old.
Wasn't that the guy that Trace trained?
No, that's the
That's the explosives kid?
That's the explosives kid. And yet, he is probably one of the most dangerous people at his age because he knows how to properly work explosives in the right amount of charges. And that's another campaign.
What'd you get?
17.
17?
Because it's TNT. It's dynamite.
Intimate.
It's dynamite.
Oh, don't worry, I've got this really nice red candle. They even wrote the scent on it. Dynamite.
I just remember a good wink though.
Okay, yeah, you succeed. You're fine.
Hey, hey.
Okay.
You get this strange sensation, like, as this is all going on in front of you, there's a moment of like, you like look to the top corner of the room, and your eyes just catch like a fluttering spider web. You're like, whatever. All right. Yeah, Teon basically said that he'll find someone when he has a chance, but at the moment there's not a lot he can do.
How many beds are there?
There's not enough.
Double bunking.
4.
Anyone want to sleep on Grimshaw?
Well, he's currently in his normal form, so not a lot of pudge on that, you know.
I'm just gonna wrap him nicely in the cloak, and we'll just make sure that he's laying somewhere where he's like out
Is there
of
any
the way.
space under the beds? Just saying, safekeeping.
Oh,
What if
damn, I
I'm
think
in the
it's for you.
bed?
My bed is smelling funny.
Hey, let's put him in a
At
weird
least we know
lewd.
nobody would be able to mess with him during the night because he'd be laying on the bed.
Yeah.
As long as you keep
No, I-
my head with me, you can bring me back in normal means.
Yeah, so
That's basically that for the rest of the night. Unless there's anything you guys want
I
to do
lay him on
specifically.
one of the beds. I actually lay Grimshaw on one of the beds and I'm gonna sleep on the floor.
Okay.
That takes a bit
Why
away
is
from the
he
rest
on
of
the
us.
bed?
There's only 4 beds
He's
total.
literally dead. Put him under the bed.
Lay on the floor.
Sorry.
We're all like, he doesn't deserve
He's fucking
resources.
dead.
He's dead. He doesn't need a bed.
She just wants someone to have a body pillow.
Just have him like sitting in the corner. Lay him against the like wall of the
Or,
corner.
oh God, what's the name? Someone in the Dead Body. It's the one with Daniel Radcliffe and Paul Dano about the guy who gets trapped on an island with Daniel Radcliffe playing a dead body.
Oh, fuck it. I know what movie you're talking about.
Or it's Swiss Army Man.
I don't remember that.
Okay.
It's the name of the movie.
Anyway,
So we had.
I think at this point we can take a break.
Yeah.
We all cool down, breathe a little bit, maybe think of your next steps.
Take a long rest for our characters, right?
Yes.
Yes.
That was a long rest.
Yeah, I got my full health back.
Yes.
Actually, no. Before we take a break,
Um,
long rest, level 4.
Woohoo! Yay!
And now we're almost million health numbers.
Should I do that?
Do it for both,
Okay.
How do I?
just in case.
What do I do again, guys? I'm sorry.
We'll come back to this after we've
Which-
leveled up.
Let me roll.
You gonna
Wait till
roll
it's
your-
paused.
For your health?
Yes.
That depends. And we're back.
Like I'm tired in general, but now I'm pregnant, so I'm
Yeah.
like twice as tired as normal.
And you have like another morning, or
Yeah.
like a day tomorrow. Like it's
It's gonna be a long day.
A long
yeah.
day.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So. That is not the music I wanted.
Sounds right.
So, it is the following morning. You all slept through the sounds of alarm bells ringing on and off throughout the night. The near constant rumble and crash of thunder and lightning as the storm rolled in maybe 5 minutes after you guys got into the bunker.
Aside from Grimshaw dying, that went well. I wish Grimshaw hadn't died.
I would like to put this out there just so you're all aware. I had 3 battle maps prepared for this. We used none.
Hell yeah.
Whew.
Deep down, I wish Grimshaw hadn't ran out on us.
It is what it is. But yes, it is the following morning. You all wake up after your long rest. Everyone has reached level 4 in their respective choices.
Everyone with a choice needed to get made to get things going forward. And
As you awaken, you can hear benefactors already awake and discussing.
Oh,
Yes.
shoot. It's too late now.
Well, what'd you do?
I would have cure wounds the benefactor again, or at least medical checked him to see if I can help
Take a
him
message.
sleep more comfortably.
These kind of things we can let slide.
14, 18 total.
18 being changeling yourself. It's actually kind of a unique sensation getting to go over another changeling physiology aside from Grimshaw, which you haven't really done check over until today. It's a unique sensation for you, but it's really nice. And you do manage to find a way to like ease certain muscle tensions and cramps and like the stress that's overtaken his body has made their body has made them tight all over. Like they're constantly flexing and constantly stressed, and their muscles are always contracting. And you manage to find a way to like soothe and release some of them and like
Okay.
get them into a comfortable state.
I was just hoping to help them get a better sleep
Yeah.
and be able to
They
get
are
better
both-
rested.
relaxed, but also so sore now.
Now that we're not running for
Yes.
our lives in immediate danger at this exact moment, the fuck is wrong with my arm?
And you look over at Gregory. He currently has like grass and like, oh yeah, make me a and you make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, thank God I raised my con. Oh yeah, I've got to raise the saving throw too, so it's actually sad.
injuries.
13.
1 second.
Because it's 3
That's right, one. There you are. Oh, you motherfucker.
I only added 1 for my constitution, but it says +4 from constitution. So I
That's
don't
your
know.
constitution modifier.
So should I change?
No, that won't change anything. That's already adding.
Where did that one go now?
Okay.
Because your constitution modifier.
I'm
is
losing
+1,
all my
so
books.
it's the +4.
Oh, okay.
Good for each level.
There it is. I'm just blind.
So when I told you the 5, it was +1 plus the 4 I rolled.
Yeah, no, don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry. No worries.
What'd you roll again?
13.
If it meets the DC, it passes, correct?
Yes.
You're fine
The grass is gone
If
and
it
then.
stuff?
No, the grass is still there.
If it meets, it beats.
You just have to die.
I feel like if I fail each day, it's gonna spread. That's what this feels like.
Can I try? I
Teach
don't.
us.
So what about her dragon thing then?
When my dragon disappears, it like
It just
heals.
goes to different
It
planes.
comes back fully healed.
It's basically like a familiar just pop.
It's a Pokemon.
Um,
Yeah.
I'll try a lesser restoration on Gregory.
Okay.
I
But
don't
I
know
can
if
only
it'll
summon him
help,
once
But
per
it's
long
worth
rest,
a look.
right?
I think, or once per battle.
One disease or one condition.
Mm.
Blinded,
If he
deaf, and
dies, he doesn't
paralyzed,
come
or
back till after
poisoned,
long
so
rest.
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
I
But
think you also can use spell slots to bring them back.
I mean, unless it's like some weird type of poisoning.
Maybe that.
But this question wasn't just directed at
So you cast Lesser Restoration on him?
Yeah.
The grass and plant life on you just fades and like disperses into
Oh,
dust.
thank God.
Okay.
You no longer smell like fresh mowed grass.
So, I still want to ask the halfling or do you know what the fuck that was? For knowledge?
I have no idea what that is.
The weirdest STD we've ever seen.
That is not something
You're
we
right, I
deal
can
with.
sacrifice a spell slot to take him back if they want, or it's once per long rest.
I'm gonna go plump my butt down next to the benefactor and
Something in
Teon
the
and be like,
individual
so what's going on over here?
Oh, well, we are, and the benefactor puts a hand out and stops Teon from talking for a second. And you can see now they are more or less back to generic changeling self, like their quarter of the face that was all messed up is more or less back to just a smooth kind of appearance. Our duties here are coming to an end with this. So we are debating stepping away.
Stepping away from.
Where are they going?
The town, just leaving.
Oh.
Where are you headed?
None of your business.
What were your duties?
Well, we make persuasion roll.
Oh, is that cocked or no?
No,
No.
No, that's not cocked.
I don't know. It looks cocked to me.
it's not.
No.
Okay. That's a natural one.
Okay.
I tried.
Just double birds.
Would you be interested in any protection on your way to your next place? Any higher protection?
We deal with her first.
That's fair.
So the information you can get out of them, or them, brain them, is at a certain point, business has kind of become unsustainable. So now it's truly unsustainable. So it's either stay here and fizzle out or move on.
That makes sense.
We're debating moving on. Where and when, we're not sure yet. He turns to you, Lola. They turn to you, Lola. Yeah, we don't know when we're moving or where we're moving to, but eventually we will be dispersing.
Well, if it's in the next, pretty soon, and you're interested in some like hired bodyguards or protection, maybe something to consider.
Potentially.
Or do you have some new ones abandoned?
See, we get shit done.
You do.
Yeah, but we gotta do this in like a couple days, cause.
We're not going to be moving for at least 2 or 3 weeks. We need to send missives and organize our people and do what we can to protect who we are and all that junk, and then move on.
We don't have a group name yet, do we?
No.
Okay. So I was gonna say, well, keep in touch. Because wherever it is that you end up, we would be happy to work together again in the future.
Is there is it the infinite ocean? Is that the side?
The infinite ocean is the side that everyone else is from but you.
I think that we're headed that way though, aren't we?
You had discussed heading that way. Which I don't remember what that reason was for. Because
I thought we saw things go that way.
no, because everything led towards Kinghorn.
Yeah, Kinghorn's towards the infinite ocean. I'm looking at it, right? Like this right here is the infinite
Oh,
ocean.
sorry. This is also the infinite ocean.
Oh, sorry, so the infinite ocean between Scylla.
Yeah.
So we're headed that way.
You're heading that way, yeah. They turn to you and sorry, the last thing you said was
That
offering help.
we'd be happy to work together again in the future.
Well, given that you saved my life and you're both very interested in working together in the future, they extend their hand.
Shake their hand.
I'm Sheem.
I am, Allie. Sorry, I was trying to remember his name, or their name. Sheem?
Sheem.
S-H-E-E-M?
Yep.
Okay.
And that was the benefactor talking?
That's the
obviously?
benefactor talking.
I don't know, maybe the other guy's real name was Sheen.
Didn't we originally come up this way because of the tag?
I actually was just gonna talk about that.
Yep.
So, I actually was just going to say, well, I have you guys here. We actually came to Acrine looking for some answers on some strange stuff that had happened near, were we in Gold Creek or Gold Crest?
Gold Crest.
Okay. Near Gold Crest. We found this cave with these two minor politicians, it looked like, had been living there, and they had created lavender-colored wolves that were attacking. Do you know anything about that?
They could potentially be from here.
They said they had at least come through here, so...
In my time under the offices there, I was visited several times by Lord High Plain and Lady Silverstorm. I don't think they expected me to get out, because they did reveal themselves to be some form of demon.
Really? That was
Um,
fucked up.
Red skin, big wings, very pleasing.
So that was Lord Highflame and Lady...
Yeah, Lord William and Lady, what was her name again?
Silver or something?
Callie.
So Lord William Highflame,
And Lady Callie Steelstorm.
Steelstorm, Red Skin.
Red skin, wings, tails.
Okay.
I'm no expert in demonology, so I have no idea who or what they could be. But they told me a bunch of things. They were going to sacrifice me and a bunch of others to this, what's his name again?
Carl. Carl of Hell's Accounting.
Great. The guys are being summoned, I don't know what.
Hold up, I have the information, I just don't know where it is.
It's all good.
We've something to talk to you about your car insurance. You're well overdue.
We'd like to talk to you about your life insurance plan.
Oh, here we go. Shriedox the Gleeful.
How do you spell that one?
SHRIGOX.
The Gleeful.
The Gleeful.
Well, I sure am
That's
happy.
fun.
Have I ever heard of Shrigox the Gleeful?
Is that the deity thing that was pictured there?
I don't know, but if you guys want to make religion checks.
Boy, I sure am happy I took that life insurance policy out on Grimshaw before we started that.
That's good.
When you're done questioning him, I have one more question for him, but I'm gonna let you guys finish here.
I only got a 9.
Okay.
So
What'd you get, Jocelyn?
20.
20?
Yeah.
To identify the name?
Or the, yeah.
This name has come up a handful of times in texts you would have read, mostly as being adjacent to
Jalorum's kind of realm. Shrilox the Gleeful is a demon that tends to give those who would like to do excess what they would like. So they tend to go to people who want the most out of life. They'll do anything to get what they want. They're power, hedonistic, people, money, anything. If they're willing to grasp onto their deepest desires and just take it, then Shrigox appears to them.
So that's how they're keeping in power over the city. Interesting.
There's no easier targets than politicians.
Perverts and nerds.
Yeah.
I also wanted to ask, we were trying to help out a alchemy shop back in Gold Crest. And somebody had broken in and stolen a bunch of Life's Juniper, and we figured they were bringing it this way. Anything you know about?
It's entirely possible, but
Kind of
And,
common.
yeah, those kind of things come through our doors quite often.
Okay.
What about like a 2-inch long hexagonal sharp pale purple crystal?
Yes.
That's a new one. No.
Okay.
We don't really delve too much into fencing gemstones. Usually it's drugs and potions and stuff.
And with the guards at the sorry, can I ask a question?
I mean, no one else is talking.
No,
Yeah,
you're good. You're good.
With the guards at the gates, do you happen to know a way out of the city without having to go through the official gates?
That we do know. Gorlock, our orc, happens to be very skilled in certain fields and has managed to, over the course of the past few months, and he looks over, or they look over to Teon and he nods, he's finished, has dug us a tunnel out into one of the nearby forests. So,
Is that something that we might be able to utilize to leave the city?
I don't see why not.
Okay.
Honestly, I would rather you go through the tunnel than try and go through the gate and capture you and then reveal our information.
I also would prefer that.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be better for you if we weren't tortured for information.
At this
I give
point,
in to
you're our
torture.
closest allies.
Perfect.
Because after saving my life, I don't intend to get you killed, and I'd rather you not get captured to then reveal information about us. So,
Awesome.
this is going to be a two-way running street. We'll protect you, you protect us.
Man.
Grimshaw is pretty loose-lipped right now.
Sorry, one more question. You told me that they talked about Shrigox the Gleeful.
Yeah.
Was there any mention of what was it, turning animals into their most beautiful form? That's what they called it.
No.
Yeah.
They really didn't do that. These two are more interested in fame and rock and roll and women. Like they're interested in partying and ruling the city and taking everything they can from us and doing that. It doesn't sound entirely out of the realm for their cult, but I mean, people have weird interests, so potentially.
Okay. Do you know much about Kinghorn or nah?
Kinghorn's been a hard one to crack.
Okay.
We've attempted to get a foothold in there a couple times. A lot of guilds have, but there's something going on there. We don't know, but it's nearly impossible for us to get a foothold.
Okay, so and it's sorry, for lack of better words, bandit guilds.
Bandit guilds, thief guilds, less than reputable sorts. Everyone's tried to get in there, and it's like the prize. It's the gem at the top of the mountain. If we can get there, then we will have the respect, at least, of the other guilds, and they'll know not to mess with us too much. Because if we can get in there and make a foothold, then we've done what others couldn't.
So if there's no other guilds there, then there's not a lot of transfer of information then.
Not much. We do
Okay.
send in the occasional emissary, or not emissary, but like spy. And I believe Jelana has come a couple times. And she's come in and out, but she doesn't get much out of it. That place if you think Acrine is bad, that place is far worse.
Because the people who had created these wolves were, from what we could tell, lower level politicians that had originally come from Kinghorn. But some of the notes that they had did discuss making their way through Acrine, so that's why we figured we'd ask, but yeah.
Well, I mean, it would hold if Lord William and Lady Callie are connected at all to what's happening in Kinghorn, then those two coming through here would just be safe travels, I would imagine. It could be that they just came through town one day. I don't know.
I wonder if there's more to this cult devoted to Shryox. I wonder how deep that goes. Well, thanks.
I mean, you saved my life. The least I can do is tell you a couple stories. I will tell you, though, there is a halfling out there, dressed, curly white hair, dressed very flamboyantly and very extravagantly. I don't know what she's wearing now, but she's the reason I ended up in prison. Keep your eyes out for her. At the time, she called herself Call, K-O-L.
K-O-L?
Yep. She was gonna be an informant within the walls, and then turn me in.
Okay.
It was not my smartest move.
Hearing that sort of triggers my mind. I'd like to look up into the corner where I saw that spider web and see if there's anything there.
Here's your spider web.
Alright,
That's
I will.
basically all we got.
Yeah.
The tunnel out, by the way, is not here. It's in a different part of the city. Not far, but we didn't want to have it connected to our main sources in case we need to use it in unknown area or more.
So we probably gotta give it a day to calm down before we try to get there.
We're gonna give it at least 2
Okay.
before we try to move anything.
So what is it like up there right now? I find.
From what we've heard, they look to Teon. Well, it's been a bit of up and down. The guard patrols have increased exponentially. I didn't even know the city had this many guards, but apparently we do.
Yeah, I was thinking that when we were running from them. A lot of guards.
Yeah, I don't know where they came from. I don't, and given what Shemir just said, I don't even know if they're human.
Summon demons in armor.
Potentially.
Could be. Could be magical moving suits of armor.
They could be illusions. I'm rather skilled at it, and if I can't see through it, then they're amazing illusions. But they are on the hunt for people. You got relatively lucky. They only have general descriptions of clothing, heights, races, and genders, of course. But
I was a cat, so they won't know me.
no, they won't know you.
You're looking for a cat.
I was.
I
Sorry.
was a.
Yeah.
I was just a black cat running around town.
But yes, they have general descriptions of all of you, but we only know that because we know you. So, I assume you could move around relatively freely right now, but I wouldn't risk it. Because I'm pretty sure they've been taking just people who look like you.
I'd rather just burn the whole town to the ground.
Honestly, if it weren't for the drugs, yes.
I mean, that's
Jocelyn?
what I mean. Megan, you can move freely.
How would one person fare with a bag going to the Allegiant Mistress?
Probably pretty well. There's not a lot of people on the streets right now.
I would do fine.
But-
I could literally go.
If you look the part, and she does their best to like change their body to like match a different uniform, like if you could do your best, you could probably make it there if you look the role at least.
Bag of holding in a dead body.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking.
At this point, I don't need to breathe.
Yeah, no, you don't need to breathe.
I'll start putting Grimshaw in his bag of holding.
Well, wait. I actually, before we shove him in there, perhaps we pull out some of the gold shit and try to, like, place that in, like, our own backpacks and stuff.
Some of the smaller stuff.
Yeah.
Very, very stealthily, so these guys can't see it, and put it in in some of our other bags. With my back to them.
That was part of the deal. They were gonna pay us,
Yep.
which I'm leaving to Gregory. And then they said that we can have whatever we can take. So
Yep.
they're not gonna like want it. So yeah. But yeah, once we get some of the like gold shit out, then honestly we can put Gregory in there, and I can literally.
What?
Not Gregory, sorry. we can put Grimshaw in the bag, and I can literally carry him over to the Temple of the Allegiant Mistress, because I look like they don't know what I look like. So
You can put Gregory in the bag?
What?
You have 10 minutes of air, Greg. Plus however long you can hold your breath.
where is the Temple of the Allegiant Mistress?
It's the other temple.
That's-
That's Jalora.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Jalora, I'm sorry.
The temple to the Legion Mistress is this one.
Perfect.
Excellent.
Awesome. It's not even far away.
So we were promised 700 gold to bring back alive?
You were promised 200 gold and whatever you could take.
Yeah.
I heard
200
700.
gold.
And I want someone to follow her to make sure she's safe.
I don't think that's necessary.
One of their crew.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we get some Juliana. She's relatively sneaky.
I'm gonna be a. I don't know.
The most popular race in town is human.
Okay, I'll be a human then.
Yeah. I mean, to give you information you know, there's vast majority of the people here are human, and well, imagine human, brown hair, like green eyes.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
the
I
general.
just about passed that.
I am just going to make myself look like the average Acrine townsperson then.
Okay.
And yeah, and then I'll take our Grimshaw in a bag.
Okay.
Our Grimshaw.
Our Grimshaw in a bag.
So you actually no, there's nothing here. You can just walk out from the tunnel here. So you actually end up coming out right down here. Oops, sorry, I keep doing too long. That's where the exit to this this hole is.
Okay.
So you come out from underneath that building.
Yeah.
You're in an alleyway and make your way out. As you look down, the amount of guards is insane. Like, where before it was like every 30 feet or 40, 50 feet or whatever, it's like patrols of 6 every like 20 feet. Like, wow. It's effectively like they've dropped an army in the middle of town just going, find them.
Wow.
You do see there are general, like, people walking around, but it's like the middle of the road is just soldiers.
Flashback
Yeah.
when
Fucked up, son.
Grimshaw was reading that pamphlet.
Yeah.
Arson. A major crime will bring army upon you. They probably laughed at that.
Army!
Okay, so I am a average human Grimshaw in a bag.
Like, as you're walking down the street, there aren't that many people up, but there are people around on like the sides of the road, and the soldiers aren't like looking straight. They're looking at the buildings, looking at everyone walking by, and like they're analyzing pretty much every single person.
Ma'am, just an average checkpoint. We're gonna need you to empty your bag.
I hadn't thought about that.
Why?
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do
It's
that.
fucking potatoes all over again.
Ma'am, this is an airport. You need to take out your laptop.
I'm honestly, I would be walking totally calmly because
Yeah.
I was a cat, so they literally
They have no idea.
they have no idea.
No,
So-
ma'am, we need to open your bag. Are you sure?
Yeah.
I made them a little
It's that scene
bigger.
from
No,
Terminator
my
3 where she makes her
lap.
boobs grow.
Yeah.
Are you sure, officer?
Let's see how sexist they are. Come on.
Yeah, so you managed to make it to the temple of the Ninja Mistress, and standing out front, you do see there are paladins. Like, paladins that belong to this order. These aren't
City.
Geist, these aren't city guard, these are Allegiant Mistress paladins. They are wearing stereotypical paladin garb. Full plate armor, flowing silvery gold kind of tabards, long swords, kite shields. Like, they are at the front door, prepared to defend the gates if something goes fucking wrong.
AKA if the guards decide to go against them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk up and I'm just gonna hold my hands up and just say, I just need help.
Okay. And they're going to ask you, I'm going to cast a spell on you. Are you okay with that?
Yes.
There's a across you. What's your alignment? I know it doesn't really matter.
Chaotic good, I think? Yeah, chaotic good.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
They just pull out. We need a detective if you have any dead bodies on you. We have a strict no dead bodies allowed in
And
here.
they stand aside and let you enter.
Thank you.
Good it was her and not me.
Basically, if they detected an evil alignment, they'd be like, no.
That's fair.
Meanwhile, in hell, huh?
I need you to know the wisdom saving throw, by the way.
I'm lawful evil.
Lawful evil's dope, right? That's Mac.
16.
16, you're fine.
I have a
It's one of those sensations that as you're walking, like you like look over your shoulder, like to the crack of the door where the hinge meets the wall, and you're like, whatever.
So at this point, would I know that like something seems to be trying to do something to me, or?
You have that inkling.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, I'll walk into the temple.
Okay.
Um.
There are surprisingly few people in this temple right now. Most seem to be like the super devout followers of the Legion Mistress, and then there's not really a lot of like general people here. It's like these are the evangelical like people of this
Okay.
religion.
So I want to basically look for like a cleric or something like that.
Start yelling. Sell my soul to revive a body. Anyone interested?
You can easily find someone. There's a couple of people kind of like walking up and down like incense burners, and as you approach one of them, you're like,
Give me a body, I'll give you a body.
This may sound strange. My friend passed away the other day, and he's in the bag right now.
I'm sorry.
I know that seems weird,
It's a body bag.
but I'm just wondering if there's anyone that can help us. We're just trying to see if we can
bag of
get
body
him back.
holding.
I'm gonna roll
He just had
percentile.
one piece.
The bag of body
I
holding.
don't know. How do you
Actually, you know what? No, I'm not. Make a
Oh,
persuasion
okay.
roll.
Okay.
This is on you, not me.
So good.
Do you wanna hide a body?
17.
Okay.
We're just telling you.
No, this is on you.
Surprisingly, they do believe you, because you're not lying.
I got
What?
a shovel for us.
There's a bit of a look on their face like, come with me.
Maybe a back room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We committed.
No,
They
Whip it
as
out
you walk,
right
like,
here.
they like wave over one of the other
committed murder
incense burner
of
people
the
like,
first
you should go get her.
The judge
Oh,
is
we forget to
one.
empty the body bag. Body, nice.
And they wave you a little farther, and you walk past like it's like pew pew pew.
Is there a
pew,
reason
statue,
why
and then
it's
like
been
two
marked
doors on the
out
other side?
on what
They kind of
organs he
go
has
upstairs
on
onto
his body
another
are
level
still
up.
good?
It leads you up there,
Reason.
and then into
he's
like a
an organ.
private prayer room almost. Like there's a statue of the Legion Mistress. This elegantly beautiful elven woman in a flowing dress, holding a staff in one hand and a shield in the other. And there's a table with a nice like white cloth on top of it with a couple candles, and they quickly move those out of the way and be like, if you would.
I'll put the bag at the top of the table, and then like reach in, I guess, and sort of grab his head, and then I'm gonna more try to pull the bag off of him, so that he like the bag comes and he ends up laid out on the table.
This is gonna be the funny part because you pull his head out and you like go to pull the bag and his head just moves with the bag. So
I'm
the
like,
cleric comes over and like grabs his head. Okay.
And I pull the bag off his body, basically.
Wait.
No, each time. Snap, 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 snap.
All I got out of this is we could leave him in place, but we just pulled his head out. We could put the rest of him in a pot.
Just carrying the
Oh,
water
good
out.
lord.
We can still use your magic, right?
There's just blood. Just all this blood. Just.
I know it's not a common bag for a body. It was a situation. So.
We've seen some weird shit.
You try to
Artificers, man.
You hear before you see like hurried footsteps and like it's like high heels on stone, just tap 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 tap. And the door opens, revealing the other incense burner, and then right behind them, they step aside, and in walks another elven woman, wearing similar garb to the Legion Mistress, but obviously not.
Hey, yo, I heard there was a body.
I'm like making him look tidy, like
Yeah.
I'm like crossing his hands on his tummy and like
Reverend
straightening out his
looking.
clothes.
So my name is Taldrin,
Hi,
and I see that you have a dead body.
I do.
I assume you would like them cremated?
Not dead?
Or brought back.
Preferably me.
That's gonna be expensive,
Okay.
but doable.
Okay.
Also, not entirely up to me.
Oh.
We still have large chunks of gold in that bag too.
Yeah.
There's
Barter with the items.
there's certain things that happen here that's when people are. It doesn't really happen often because people don't go through the process. But how much do you know about Husan Vun?
Oh,
Make a
fuck.
religion check. And then if you pass, you can use the knowledge you get from the other campaign.
Ooh. Religion?
Yeah.
So
That's
what's
a
on
good
foot?
20.
Got
Perfect.
any
You need 20
twos?
to use your information from the previous campaign.
Holy shit,
So
then
what
I know everything!
Pretty much you know,
Screenshot.
like, not like
Screenshot the
the
concept.
in-depth
Got
stuff,
any
but you know
twos?
who he is,
I know
what
a lot,
he is.
yeah.
You know a lot about him.
Yeah.
He's a very, very vocal god.
Yeah.
So when a body dies,
Your
they're
friends
taken to
still
the
can't
title,
figure
or
out
their
where
soul is
you're
taken to the
going.
title palace. And
thought you could
if we perform any kind of ritual to resurrect them, you must pass a trial.
Okay.
Friends have
If
to
you
either
pass
give
that
up
trial,
first, they're gonna keep working.
they're allowed to return the body if they wish.
Okay.
So it's up to you.
I'm in.
Okay, it will cost you about 700 gold.
Okay, I
you
don't have
accept
that
barter?
on me.
Do you
So I
accept
can get
barter?
You
it.
take picture frame.
No, no, no. Teon agreed to help
No,
us.
there's 1,000 golden picture frames right in that bag right
And the bag's still full of gold items.
I'll pull that out. I'll pull out 700 gold worth of 700. Yeah, 700
Just
gold
one-
worth of gold. And
One
they,
picture frame.
now. Only
Yes,
one
this is
picture,
rude.
one picture frame.
Because I have
Oh, okay.
movies and stuff on
It's
it.
just 300 extra gold, but
Whatever.
Well, no, I'll just pull the top off. and
You
keep it.
just break off a piece.
Yeah, I just break off the top.
No,
and-
like legit, like Knight's Tale when he smashes the horse's head off. Here, take this.
right?
I'm gonna-
Yeah, so that's I'll give them
The-
3/4
at least
of it.
700 ish
basically.
gold.
Yeah,
worth of-
exactly.
okay.
Yeah.
And she takes it and goes.
Mine,
It's
mine,
like-
Hands it to the other
mine the dead body stuff.
cleric.
sorry, I just imagine it's like when you're at the butcher's, you're like, okay, thinner slice,
Yeah.
thinner. Come on.
They hand it off to one of the other clerics, and the cleric then just kind of puts it against the wall. They're like, "It'll work." Okay, so
I do have one question for you, Rob, because
Yes.
there's something in this bag. We still have the evil rug covered in satanic symbols in the bag.
it has not been drawn out, and it is a pocket dimension in another part of the
Okay,
universe.
no. I just asked because like we're in a holy temple. That's why I was asking.
No, it's in a pocket dimension. Literally, if you put an evil thing inside that bag and then walked into this room, it would not go. It would pass through detection. It's like taking a ceramic gun through a metal detector.
Yeah. No. I just figured I'd ask.
Anyway. Okay, so this is going to be the Raise Dead spell.
Okay.
So you return a living creature you touch to life, provided it has lived no longer than 10 days. If the creature's soul is both willing and at liberty. Okay, so the challenge. As she places her hands on Grimshaw's body, the magic courses through him. You see this white light just shimmer across him. All the injuries stitch up, his bones go back into position. He's effectively healed. And then as that happens, the light transfers through the air to you.
Okay.
Your vision goes brown. It's like you're sitting in a sandstorm.
Okay.
It clears out eventually. You are standing in the middle of a sandstone brick room. A sarcophagus in the middle.
Okay.
Flat top, scripture written across it that you can read says Grimshaw. There is a set of echoing, almost hollow footsteps as a tall, dark-skinned elven man wearing flowing robes walks up to you. Okay, so you want him back,
Yes, please.
right?
On the please.
I was
So
totally expecting to go. Are you sure?
he waves his hand on top of the sarcophagus, and a cloth unfurls in front of you, covered in clockwork pieces. That is him. If you can rebuild that, you will pass this trial.
Ah, crap.
It's funny because it's what you've been good at.
That's exactly why it's his trial.
Yeah.
Well, this looks good enough.
Good boy. Okay.
Does anyone know why I can't remember my 5th to 7th birthday?
You have until
Anybody know why my arms like this?
the water runs out, and he tips over an hourglass full of water, and starts dripping.
Oh, first I was like,
Okay.
water runs faster than the sand.
It's basically like the tiniest pinprick of a hole.
No, just oh.
Yeah.
Well,
So not only are you sitting here watching this, there's like drip, drip,
Okay.
drip, drip, drip. That's all it is.
Oh god, the Chinese, it's the Chinese
okay.
water.
Except not on you.
So the first thing I'm gonna do is I just want to like look over the pieces and try to start like seeing what looks like it would go together.
Okay. So make an intelligence check.
It comes with an IKEA
Like,
IKEA
what?
manual, but it's all in Swahili.
That is a 10.
10.
Yeah.
You're not really sure which piece like would go with which, but you get like large to small, and like you kind of organize it in that fashion.
Okay.
Can't you use guidance on herself?
I'm going
to.
to. Okay, so I'm going to start just like testing. I'm going to start trying to build it into something.
Okay.
And I will use guidance on myself.
Hey, check it
So
out.
another-
Just basically consider every time I have to roll,
You're gonna
I'm
guidance.
guiding
Yeah.
myself.
So another intelligence roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
You were supposed to make a clock. You made a full functioning AK-47.
That's 12.
12? Okay.
Yeah.
He's not going to
So
come
that's
back with girls.
that's enough to get a general feel. Like you're now getting to the point where like, okay, this piece goes with that one kind of goes with this one. There's clearly a piece that goes in the middle of this one. Like you're getting to the point where it's like, I kind of get the feeling of which piece goes with which one, but there's parts in the middle that I haven't quite figured out yet.
Okay.
The hourglass is now like fifth full.
Okay.
So I'll give it to you this way. So every single one of these will be like a fifth.
Okay.
So you have, if that's 1/5, you have four more.
Four
left.
more tries, basically. Okay.
Oh, natural one.
Yeah.
I won't give you any like broken bits, but you don't get any farther.
Okay.
Don't need this screw. Grimshaw, why do you have a screw loose? I don't know. I feel like someone tossed it.
11.
11. That's enough to get another little bit forward.
Okay.
So you have 2 more turns.
Okay, let's try this one.
No, wait. I'm going to lend you this dice.
Oh, okay.
Just try it.
It's weighted.
It's a 1!
Okay, you don't have to use that one. Usually this is my 20. This is the one I roll I get 20s on.
Yeah, that's why you don't add to your players.
I'm trying to bring you back to life, motherfucker.
14.
No. It's the reason I say that.
Okay. So you managed
It
to
works
undo
against
some of
players.
the mistakes you made in the previous roll. It's kind of starting to look.
I'm at 4. I only get one more chance.
You get one more chance, yeah. It's kind of starting to look like a clock. Like you're getting to the point where it's like, okay, if I do maybe this, and this, it'll be done.
Okay.
Make a roll.
The only reason I said it's why you don't get it is it's the dice that works against players.
Use a lifeline. Call a dead friend.
That's true. That's true. You should give her the blue one.
Supposed to give her a lifeline. Call a dead friend.
Grimshaw, how do I fix you?
Okay, and then
Grimshaw fixing a clock. What do I do?
16. 17.
17. Okay. So with that, you do manage to make a mostly functioning clock. Which, okay, this is the thing. Husanvun reappears as the last drips of water go into the hourglass. It vanishes away. He steps up across the sarcophagus from you, looks down at the piece you made. Not bad. Not bad. I think it's better than he would have expected you to make.
Probably. It's not my strong suit.
He waves his hand across it, and you see like one piece shifts just a little bit, another piece shifts like a little bit. Like effectively, you were like 3 points away from actually building the proper, like perfect example of it. Well, that's enough. So, if he's willing, and he waves his hand again, and everything disappears, the sarcophagus lid disappears. You see a glowing bluish orb where his body should be.
Mm-hmm.
If he's willing, and he's talking specifically to you now,
Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up, Claire?
if he's willing, you can go back.
Oh,
We spent 700 gold on you.
You can't respond.
Why
It's
not?
basically like,
oh, I can't.
you can't.
Okay.
Are you going to go back?
Yeah, I'm willing.
Okay. So, just as you're standing there watching, the orb juts up into the air, and then through a wall,
Oh, okay.
and it just vanishes
Goes
into
towards
just
the
the wall.
Goes towards the wall and smashes.
Blue ectoplasm everywhere.
His Grimshaw.
You were supposed to aim for the door. What does this mean? Oh, he went to hell. You're
Yeah.
fucked.
All right then. I believe we're done here.
He is.
Thank you.
Motherfucker.
You did all the work.
Still.
The fact that you tried is all that really mattered.
Thank you.
So she could have just made a potato cake.
No, the fact that she got that close at all was the fact that she actually worked. Like,
I was trying real hard.
if at any point she'd be like, I just don't, it would have been potentially failure. Like, the fact that she tried and tried and tried and tried is what really made it
Tenacious,
work.
kept going at it.
I would have laughed.
Because that's something you would have done when you were working on a clock. You're like, I'm gonna get this fucker working.
Yeah, no, that is Grimshaw too. But like, he would have thought a lot better of her than that. He wouldn't be like, that's very nice. He'd be like, you did awesome. High five. You're building something. He's gonna
And then-
encourage the shit out of it.
And then that night, fix it.
So,
Only if
you, the brickwork around you turns to sand, engulfs you, and then you wake up to the spray of sand across you and your body. You look over and you see the elfin Claire, like, shielding her face like she was expecting it to happen.
Yeah.
And there is sand and, there's dry sand, like, spread across the room, and then this deep splash of water at your feet.
Water.
And one of the clerics actually runs over and gives you water.
Just water's just like everywhere. Just
The other cleric's already sweeping up the sand. It's like,
Yeah. They knew it was coming.
that usually doesn't go that well.
I feel like I fucking ate a litter box. God damn, I feel like I fucking ate a litter
So
box.
I'm going to recommend that you guys stay here for a couple of hours.
Okay.
Where the fuck am I?
If your friend, if he died last night,
Yeah.
I assume that is potentially your
Something
fault.
to do with it, yeah.
Not that we're against that. Whatever you did to piss them off, we're mostly okay with it.
Where am I?
Actually,
you're the
from what
Temple
we
Legion
know,
Mistress.
we saved somebody from a demonic sacrifice.
Yeah, there's
That's-
demons in that fucking place. Like, we have an evil road.
We won't go too
That's
far
good to
into
know.
it. Yeah, there's.
Don't say
There,
that.
oh, actually,
This is
would you
Grimshaw
like
just
to know
speaking
what
up.
we saw?
Yes.
Okay.
And
So-
like their tone entirely shifts from like, okay, to I need this information.
Yeah,
Do you
and
guys
I
pay-
will share every bit of information that I can with
Do you
them
guys
because
pay money for
this might
evil
be
relics to get rid of?
Make a persuasion roll.
Comes back from the dead. Oh, do you guys want this evil thing?
No, to get rid of.
Yes. Ooh.
Oh, very nice.
Is that a nat?
That's 18.
No.
For Grimshaw, yeah. Well, no, that's I've got a good persuasion no matter what, but 22.
22. Okay, yeah. If you talk to, I gotta get the names back up because it went away.
Okay, so.
If you talk to Alara there,
Yeah.
she'll be able to take off your hands and give you some of the money that you gave us to bring your friend back. That would have been a good trade, but I guess you didn't know it was that.
I will pull out. Oh, like, okay.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Where do you want me? It's a big thing, and where do
This
you,
is probably one of the best rooms to do it in, so just do it here.
Whip it out.
Yeah, just
So,
whip it up.
I just slowly
Well,
start
that's
dragging
happening.
out the hell rug.
We're gonna call the episode here because it is 9:30, 9:24 at least. I am fucking boiling.
Yes, it.
Who the fuck broke my ribs?
Well, you're,
That
Well,
is
you're fully healed.
You're fully
already.
healed. Everything's back.
Yeah.
in
Oh
place.
no, I know.
Yeah.
That is a damn good place to call it.
perfect.
We
So-
got Grimshaw back.
You got Grimshaw back.
Look at this episode. People died. People came back. It
Sorry,
was
so
just-
how much of the picture?
People
How much of the money
level.
for the picture frame do we get?
There was a
What you know,
cat.
second.
Questing for Crits is 6 nerdy friends getting together and playing a fun game of D&D in a custom world created and run by the DM Rob with players Alex, Kara, Jason, Jocelyn, and Megan. You can contact us through Twitter or Instagram via Questing for Crits or DM Rob on Twitter under Paladin Caddy. Games are streamed live one Saturday a month on Twitch and can be found on the Paladin Caddy channel. Podcast versions are uploaded the following day on Spotify and on YouTube Mondays, both under Questing for Crits. Our intro is voice work done by Alex, with the song Unspeakable Journey by Alex Nagarata. A link to the music can be found in our descriptions. Our logo is designed by Jocelyn. Alright everyone, have a wonderful day and keep rolling crits.